Good morning, everyone. Hello. I tried to intro us while Kara and I was dying. Just Jesse had him on the floor in stitches a second ago. I think he might have gone
Absolutely.
quiet, paralyzed with laughter.
I'm still on this.
Oh my goodness. Yes, Jesse's bot slew the duck. So unfortunately, we're gonna need someone from chat to step up and play DM for us today. Welcome in, everyone. Today, we are playing Earthborne Rangers. We're going to be starting a brand new campaign from zero with the tutorial because we all have a better idea of how to play the game now, and we want to make the characters we want to make. So we're going to play the tutorial again. We're going to have a wonderful time doing it. And we are joined today by not only me, I'll go ahead and introduce myself and just pass it to the other collaborators before we end on our trusty DM care. I am Milo_V2B. I'm a cyborg VTuber. I do lots of techie stuff on the YouTubes, including things like game show and just twitchy things. I like fun stuff. And I'm gonna popcorn it over to Shinxie.
Oh crap! I was not ready.
Yeah,
Hi,
we're doing third grade rules. Popcorn.
I'm Shinx today. You're very, very tired kid today. Hi everybody. I write web novels. I do stuff. You guys should go say hello to that mushroom over there on the left side. Left to me.
Oh,
She also wrote a Magical Girl series. Go check that out.
Yeah.
You should read it. You legitimately
I've
should
read
read
the
it.
first 3 chapters. It's good.
I'm up to date.
What? Shut up! No, you're not.
I'm fine. Don't believe me.
That's so sweet. Oh my god. Thanks, Care.
Thank you for your effort. Thank you for all of the fucking work you put into this. It's legitimately a lot of work.
Oh my god, somebody reads it. That's crazy.
Woo.
Don't say that. That makes you a millennial.
No, we're not. That was yesterday. We're not doing that
you've
today.
already dated yourself. It's too late.
I do have enough ego to date myself.
I can't
fortunately.
find a partner. I'll make my own
I-
myself.
I love how the two non-millennials here are dating themselves as millennials. Good job.
They said incest was wincest. I took that literally.
Wait.
There are only eyes
Wait, old
in
man.
Jesse's spelling of incest.
Hold on.
What the fuck?
So I started kissing myself.
Were you
Yeah.
just quoting the Supernatural Bridge series?
Perhaps.
Yes.
Is there video?
Oh my god.
Only on the Only Lords.
Speaking of, Jesse, you go.
Hi. I was
Hi.
burping. Give me a moment.
Hi.
Hi, Jess. Oh my god. Hi, girl. Hi,
Hi,
Jesse.
Jess.
Hi, queens. How are you? I see you're all slaying today.
Oh my god.
But hello, I am Lord Josiah 1, your streamer of the day and night. I stream about every day and night here on twitch.tv, a variety show through and through. Do live let's plays of both single player, co-op, multiplayer nature. I play a lot of sim and milsim games and weeb games. Man of culture and degeneracy, a variety gamer through and through. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
Hi.
I'm a VTuber, and my
What?
name is Milo, and I'm a VTuber.
What do
For
I
2
feel like
years.
we're like
Hi,
Alcoholic
Milo.
Anonymous?
Yup.
Hi, Milo.
VTuber
Kara and I.
Anonymous.
Our DM, Kara and I,
brought the
introduce yourself.
donuts, right?
Why me?
Yes.
Emmy.
Yeah.
Emu.
Emmy,
You go first.
Emmy,
It's
I
me.
choose you. I throw a Pokeball at your head.
Ah!
Oh,
Get the
that bounces
ball.
off.
Hello, I'm Emicelia. I'm a mushroom girl VTuber. I just woke up. Good morning. Other than that, I stream. I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff this next week. Other than that, good morning. Thank you for your time. Good morning.
Esteemed
Vote
people
Emmy
of the jury.
2028.
I'm not awake.
Vote for Sleepy Mushroom today.
I would vote for Sleepy Mushroom.
Cream of
Do you-
mushroom soup for all.
Do you have to coffee the
No!
ground instead of
Don't
water?
cream me.
It's like Wreck-It Ralph walks up to him and he's like, I'm gonna cream you.
No, wait.
Please.
We are talking about donuts. This is donuts. Donuts.
Donuts.
Bavarian
Karen
cream.
Karen segue. Karen
Hi! I'm Care, and I'm the moron that lost the fucking save file, which is the real reason we're restarting, and not the lies that Milo told you.
They're not lies.
I also,
I-
don't remember how to play the game, so everyone kindly agreed
It's
to.
gonna be a
See,
whole new experience.
I rant about this every time V does it, right? Because like when V
I was
very
gonna say,
understandably
yeah.
like oversleeps or like is late because of like something going wrong, like she always goes like, oh no, like I tried to play over it, and then she just full on admits to it on stream, and I'm like, you didn't need to tell people, they didn't need to know. Like we were totally fine just playing this out, like playing over it and just like going like, no, like we had tech difficulties, no one needs to know.
Confess your
No.
sins.
Exactly, like I lay my soul bare to
Flagellate
thee.
yourself right now.
I'm about to. I have some tissues. Does that do it? No. Okay, for the next hour, I'm not going to
Are
take
we
any
going back to the
allergy
green?
medication. There we go.
I'll let you borrow my Indiana Jones whip if that helps.
Kinky.
Before we get started, I have a resub I want to thank. Huge as his fan, 37 months. Holy shit! Thank you, Huge. Do you guys have any
Nice.
resubs or anything?
No,
Nope.
I'm poor.
Okay, well, Pog.
And I'm destitute.
Well, thank you, Huge. I appreciate you.
So here's what
All
we're
right.
doing today. Everyone. Today we are playing Earthborne Rangers. It's been a long while since we done the like one-shot startup of it. So we're going to start right from scratch so that you know what's going on, so that we know what's going on. Let's not lie, that's kind of the main reason. We're going to make new characters. A bunch of us remember like halfway how to play the game. But we're going to go through like the full character creation together, and we're going to go through the tutorial together, and then we'll see how much the board has burned. Last time, you all had mighty problems fighting a bird. I can't wait to see
Yeah.
that again.
Yep.
That was I remember that being like kind of an unlucky draw. Like that was the meanest thing they put in
Yes.
the
Yep.
tutorial, and then we just drew it like second.
It just wouldn't go the fuck away.
Just
So-
shoot it away.
One reason why this isn't actually like all that dramatic is because the way that Earthborne Rangers works, for those of you that have never seen the game at all, is that it's based a lot around the concept of emergent storytelling, right? You are walking along a path and you discover cards from the top of a deck, and just as you discover these cards, your characters do, and you can weave these together into a narrative and that way tell a story of a game that is really just more open and more sandboxy otherwise. For example, you top deck like a huge bird that like dives out of the sky, harrying your party, and as you run along a path, you see the forest off in the distance. That's where you're going to take shelter, right? But someone flips over the next card, and there is this huge bramble construct in the way blocking your path. So now you're forced to fight off this bird, shoo it away somehow, maybe sacrifice some of your rations to it, like appease it, give it food, or find a way around these brambles, right? And just like that, Earthborne Rangers builds its narrative as we go. So even though we're playing the tutorial again, we have no bloody idea what we're top decking, so this isn't gonna go the same as last time anyway.
Oh, I know.
Let's be
I want the
honest,
dog
it's
again.
gonna be the bird.
I want the pets again. I want the ferret, and I want the dog again. I know I want that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that dog.
The dog was
The
the
dog
best
was
dog.
very helpful.
The
Yeah,
best
it
dog.
was.
I remember putting what did I do? I put like a music sound system on it. I had
Yeah.
buffed your
Yes.
dog, and it was providing benefits to me.
So,
That's
That
gonna
is
be
what
the
we
thing I miss from my build.
don't worry, you can pick that back up again. We're going through the full character creation together. I'm going to be reading through basically the entire tutorial setup with everyone. So Twitch chat, if you're not currently dying of heat death, get a cozy blanket. If you are currently dying of heat death, get a cozy ice cube, put it on your forehead, and shall we play some board games together, everyone?
If anything,
Shall we?
if you aren't dying of heat
playing
death
board
yet,
games with my friends.
get a heater, put it underneath you, and then begin your heat death. And join the rest of us.
Oh, accelerationism? Like, we have to make it worse
Exactly.
before it gets better? Let's make it worse
Exactly.
faster.
I like stealing the
like
sun
a-
and holding it in my arms.
Yeah, like a
But you're
rubber
not
band that
Sounds
snapped.
healthy.
But
I
this
like
isn't
staring up at it, unblinking, testing
this
to see
isn't
who will
one
blink
shot,
first.
Emmy. What do you mean? Emmy's
You
about to
don't
eat the
know
forbidden
me.
light bulb.
Oh,
Hope. Crunch.
I would like to combine the crowbar and the light bulb, please.
extra crunchy.
Delicious.
You've
A little
crafted
bit
an enlightening
spicy, but
device.
in like electrifying way, you know.
Tastes a little
I like
bit
the way it
irony.
tickle-
That might also be the blood.
I like the way it tickles my throat
God.
when the glass shards go down.
I was.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that? Have you guys seen that old? God, it's an old like I want to say TikTok because that's the vibe, but I think it's like a YouTube video where they're like, oh, I need to drink this potion, and he just like eats the potion whole, crunching the glass down and stuff.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, I've seen
I
that. That's
hate
a
it
YouTube
so
video.
much.
I love that.
And he's
Wonderful.
just like,
Oh
yeah,
my
oh,
God.
he's just like bleeding from his gums. Ugh.
You know?
Anyway,
Wonderful. All right,
Was
let's
that
me.
Lunk? That was Lunk. That makes me think of the Lunk videos.
I don't know.
The word lunk just makes me think of Emmy's Zelda playthroughs. That's all it does.
Yeah.
It's literally a Zelda spin-off thing. They just named the guy Lunk.
That's
Mm.
Dink, Karen, I.
The version I've
Well,
seen
it was
two,
Dink
like,
later.
live guys.
Oh God.
Oh,
I did not prep the screen.
no,
Hold
take
up.
me back. Hold on. I was in a great position.
Where were you? There? Do you want to stay there? Hold up, I'll organize
Yeah,
everyone
I
like
all the big people around me.
no, those are moving in a second because like I'm gonna like array everyone according
Like your
to.
bag.
Joop. Wait, Milo goes there. I'm clearly prepared. You can fucking tell I'm like showing up fully prepared today. Top of my game. Peak performance. No ifs and or buts about it. There we go.
Just sorry, media. This is
Everyone-
what peak performance of the male form looks
Exactly.
like.
Anyone big enough? Anyone want to be smaller? Anyone want to be taller? Anyone want to be like flipped 180 degrees?
I want a machine gun.
I
Well, that is up to you, buddy. Like
I cannot help
can,
with that.
You can do that.
As an American,
we
yes,
can
I
help with
can.
I think that is literally the slogan that Obama ran on, right?
yes,
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
can.
yes, I can. Machine gun.
Drones upon ye.
Oh, be upon thee. Awful. All right, everyone. Damn it. You people.
By which he means Americans. Yeah.
No. You. I mean, you four specifically.
Yeah,
And
and
we all
God damn
are.
it.
Americans.
Friends.
I like the minute
You're
you
all
said like
friends.
the minute Milo brought up the Americans and injected that, I did like a JoJo pose of like yes.
He,
Oh my
I would
God.
say Jesse started mewing, but he's like always mewing.
Oh yeah, no. That's just his normal face. Excuse me.
Yeah.
It's a handsome man.
This is what happens when you mew too much. It stays.
That's what my mom always used to tell me. Like, don't pull any faces. Or your face will stay that way. I wish I'd listened to
Yeah,
her.
you get
I
stuck.
wish she'd be correct about it.
I wonder why I have
That's-
these hairy
you kept
palms.
doing duck
then.
face when you were a kid.
Yes. I mean, we grew up in that generation where that was a thing, Milo. So
Yeah.
when is Karen American? Oh my God! Please don't. No, thank you.
In an alternate timeline.
Plot
Yes.
twist.
I have to apologize for my country. I hate it.
No, you don't have. No, you don't
Oh
have
yeah,
to.
no, me too.
No,
Me
no,
too,
no, no,
yeah.
no, 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 no. You don't have to apologize for shit. Unless you contribute to the issue, you don't have to apologize to anything. You're not
I don't
responsible for the
apologize
people
like
around
Emmy
you.
does, but I do hate it like Emmy does.
That's a
Yeah.
different problem. You are not
Emmy,
responsible
wanna
for the
hold
people
hands
around
and go
you.
into the ocean?
No, don't,
Yeah.
don't trust her. She steals
Yeah.
hands.
Do it.
Come
Do
here,
it.
give me
I
your
keep
hand.
them warm. I do keep them warm.
Are they tasty?
Uh,
I have Hannah's hands in my pocket right now.
exactly.
Okay.
You want to taste it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Put the finger in my mouth. Oh.
I've just got the song like one hand in my pocket, another on a cigarette. That's just in my head now.
Oh.
Was there a board
Oh
game?
shit! You don't care. It's prepared when there's no
Yeah.
announcement in the Discord. At here. Hi, we live.
Wait,
Board
Milo,
games.
what board game are you talking about?
Yeah. What's a word? What's a game?
What,
Uh,
Are we talking about like
I have
2x4?
Yeah, I was gonna say I had this 2x4 here. I
2x4?
painted Jesse's face on it.
Oh
Oops.
hell
And I
yeah!
was just gonna start. I thought we would just start taking each other, like taking turns, like
Mhm.
punching it. You know,
Oh,
I'm
okay,
beginning my
okay.
plank arc. Let's go.
Yo.
who wants to take turns being Johnny?
Oh,
All right,
God.
everyone.
I vote
Us as
Emmy.
millennials.
Let us see what the great book of tutorials has for us, because we're going to go through the entire thing. I've decided I'm just
ready
going to
to
read the
beat up a
entire thing
bird.
now. But
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
wait, hold up. No bird violence.
But hollow bones, we can
We
break
can
them.
do bird.
No,
Yeah.
don't break them. You have to be
And then
careful with.
then we could suck
Mm.
then we could suck the marrow out of them. For
Ah.
Yes,
nutrients.
we get real swole. This is our swole
Yeah.
arc. Yeah.
We're all starting our swole Mew arc.
Yeah, Jesse and I in particular are gonna get even
Exactly.
swoller.
Help.
Shinxie
I
and
only get
Emmy are
muscles in my
gonna
tail.
become pillarmen.
I'm not safe here. Help.
You were never
How do I
safe.
Pillarman? How do I spell that?
So pillar P-I-L-A-R.
Wait, from
It's
It's a
JoJo?
JoJo's.
JoJo reference.
It's a JoJo reference. Also an
Yeah.
Emperor text-to-speech reference.
Welcome to the prologue to the Lure of the Valley campaign for Earthborne Rangers.
Yes. Welcome to the
figured-
tutorial for
Welcome.
Earthborne Rangers.
Today
If
we
you watch
will
the
teach
Dawn of
you.
War
Our adventure,
tutorial.
you'll see the same exact
Oh
thing.
my god. Oh, Dawn of War tutorial. Oh.
I love
Anyway.
that guy's voice. Like people shout out it, but I loved it. Even as a child,
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, this
Yeah,
is nice. This is soothing. I feel comfy learning this game now. Yay!"
Yeah, about like awful murder. Oh,
Yep.
such a shame about the remake. Anyway, playing this prologue is optional, but if you're new to the game, we recommend that you do, because that's good luck otherwise.
I
This
have never
prologue.
played this before.
I
Yep,
might as well
never.
not have played it before.
Same.
This prologue is not a substitute for the rulebook. While it touches on the rules, someone in your group will need to have either read the rulebook or be familiar with the rules before you dive in. I think if we all combine our brain cells, we're
But I
we're
can't
roughly
read.
familiar with like 80% of the rules. We just have to figure out where that knowledge resides at any given time. So, if that person
I
is
can't
you,
remember how to beat things up.
if that person's you, the prologue is a great way to ease yourself and your group into the game. Keep the rulebook close at hand in case anyone has questions or is looking for clarification on any of the finer points. Don't you fucking dare.
Puts hand down.
Playing the prologue will do a couple of things for you. For one, it will introduce you to the basic concept of gameplay. Having some understanding of how to play the game will help you build a ranger deck suited to your playstyle and the experience you'd like to have while playing. It's important to create a ranger deck that works for you and contains cards that you enjoy playing. Additionally, as you play the prologue, you'll build your ranger deck while learning the basics of the game, getting a sense for what you want to include in your deck based on a small amount of experience with the game. Once the prologue is complete, you'll have the option to revise any deck building decisions that you make during play, so don't worry about making perfect choices. We're not going to worry about that anyway, because I think we're incapable of that. The prologue assumes that you're playing with the contents of a single core set. If you've combined multiple core sets or included a Ranger card, doubler, or any expansions, you can still play the prologue, but you'll need to tailor the deck building section to suit your specific situations. With that, let's begin. Imagine a low fire burning in the pre-dawn light. Imagine you're wrapped in a warm cloak, breathing cool mountain air. You smell the smoke from the fire and the rich scent of pine. Last night, you swore your oaths to the ancestors, to the elders, and to the spirit of the valley. The sun begins to rise on your first day as a ranger, a caretaker of the land, and a friend to its people. You watch as Elder Thrush retrieves her condenser kettle from a low branch, checks the water level, and then places it onto the fire. As the water rises to boil, Calypsa, the ranger who has mentored you for the past 9 months, sets out about crushing dried marrow leaf for tea in plain carbon-forged cups. Once it's ready, she hands you a cup. Do you remember her? Steam pours up of it.
Talking the ear off of Emmy and Shinxie wouldn't leave them the fuck alone.
Yep. Once it's ready, she hands you a cup. Steam pours off of it. It smells of the forest. Calypsa raises her cup. To your true self. She drinks, and you follow suit. The tea invigorates you, warmth spreading throughout your body. It feels way too warm right now. Why is it summer as we play this? Your eyes are drawn to the flame. As you watch, your eyes unfocus. You hear the voices of your ancestors. You can feel them with you. You can feel their support and their love. You hear them speak, and they remind you of how cool it is to take drugs.
Hell
Who
yeah. Pass
are
the
you?
mushroom. Come here, Emmy.
No.
Everyone's just hugging the mushroom high on weird tea. Let's go.
Occasionally just
licking my
lick
cap.
Emmy's head. Here's
Just
the
like
best orange cap I've ever had. It screams too when you shake it.
I need artwork of a very dejected Emmy cowering in the middle and everyone else like lying on top half asleep drooling.
Yep.
Me just traumatized in the corner with like drool all over my head.
You begin by choosing aspect cards. Going clockwise around the table, each player will choose one aspect card until everyone has one. So, aspect. These cards, if you remember, these are what determine your character's stats initially. I'll give you a rough explanation of what they are. I think the tutorial does that as well. So, these cards compose the foundation of a ranger deck. And then here are the descriptions for the 4 different sets. If you'd like to be able to hike swiftly through the valley, or if you'd like to be able to defend yourself against dangerous predators with a hand weapon, you should choose finesse and violence as your high aspect. There isn't actually a lot of violence in this game. If you'd like to be able to easily converse and get along with the people of the valley, or if you want to form deep connections with the natural world, you should choose spirit as your high aspect. That's also the dog stat, I think.
Yes, it is, and that is why I'm grabbing this immediately.
If you'd like to be able to
assert my position.
If you'd like to be able to adeptly avoid the valley's many dangers and easily explore the environment, you should choose awareness as your high aspect. And lastly, if you'd like to be able to expertly solve a multitude of problems and handle situations which require either great concentration or great insight, or both, you should choose focus as your high aspect. I think that's also the quote-unquote magic stat.
Mm-hmm. I believe so, yeah.
All right, so everyone...
Yeah, there's like a magic, like advanced technology, right? Where it's like, it's so advanced, it's practically magic. Woo!
I think like you literally pick a catalyst and one of them is a staff that does like tech magic bullshit. Yeah, like it's really magic coded. But we'll get into that a bit later. So pick any card you want. I see Jesse has gone for 3 spirit, 2 focus, 2 fitness, and 1 awareness. Oblivious because he's petting the dog.
Exactly.
Oh,
Me, an animal carrying himbo.
Take that one. Unless, Emmy, were you magic last time? Did you want to do it again? Or were you like...
No, I was awareness.
I don't think anyone was playing magic last time. I think you completely avoided that.
I had like a magic...
was a magic.
I had like a
Milo is
magic
the mage.
loadout, but I was 3 strength, so it was kind of
That's
tough to
right.
deal with.
I think
Yeah.
me and you were both 3 strength, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Milo was the swole wizard who read less books and scrolls, but did more lifts.
Can't understand how the
Take
staff
this
works,
one.
just hits people with it.
Exactly.
Yeah, we go bonk.
You can just drag it to your character sheet, Emmy. And
Okay.
write that down. So Shinxie has
I
3
cast
focus,
spirit.
2 fitness, 2 awareness, and 1 spirit. This is yours.
Thank you.
Emmy has 3 awareness, but can't find her character sheet. 2 spirit, 2 fitness, and 1 focus.
Just like me for real.
That's
Wait,
my
why-
Emmy.
I'm hyper aware of what I don't see.
Why did I got moved somehow?
Why the
Wait, Milo, why are you me?
I don't know.
Emmy's pink now. Oh, I know why. Because like
Oh, I
these
can
Swap
see
boards.
you
boards.
think. You can take her seat.
Yeah, because these boards are made for specific colors, and me switching those colors
Oh, it made it angry, didn't it?
made it engy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't press this button. Um, we'll be fine.
This is really bad to put a pressable button right on my character sheet.
Okay. You know what? You're right, and the fact that I didn't see that immediately does make me worry about myself. So let's fix that. I'm sorry, Emmy, you're pink now.
It's
Oh,
okay.
now Milo is switched to red. Milo, I'm also sorry. I know everyone wants their preferred colors, but I prefer to not break
Do I
the
get to be
table.
pink?
No, you get to be red. I'm sorry. I prefer to not break the table. Just once we're more familiar with the, for example, in KDM, I'm super comfortable doing this because if KDM breaks, I can fix it, right? Like I can fix that shit, no problem. This, I don't know the gears underlying all of this yet, and they might be scary. So, we'll get there eventually. Apologies to everyone's color identity. We'll come back to this later. We'll revisit this.
A
grave-
for the day a board game doesn't have yellow.
A grave injustice has been committed upon Milo. Milo will remember this.
Care
Yes.
has dead colored me, and I'm
sorry.
I will not forget.
There is red in your
Is
character.
deploying now.
There's red in your character design.
That's true.
Does
It
that help?
used to be my favorite color, but now it's orange.
Oh, orange
wonder
is a
why.
good color. Orange is a good color. Choose a player to be the lead ranger. The lead ranger walks at the front of your hiking formation as you explore the valley's many footpaths, so they will encounter a higher rate of both dangers and boons than the rest of the group. They also make decisions for the group if it can't reach a consensus. You're the tiebreaker. Who's it going to be?
I
Did we
point
make
both
it
my
work
arms out,
that
and I point one to Milo, I point one to Emmy. Those are the ones I choose.
Oh, that's funny because it was me last time, so I was going to nominate Shinx because I think that'd be really funny.
Oh God.
Vote Shinx 2028, and also right now.
I'll point to Emmy and Josiah to, help the situation.
All right,
So
Emmy
we're
has 2
doing the
votes.
Spider-Man thing where
I'm
we're all
here.
pointing at each other.
Don't look
Emmy-
at me.
Emmy,
People
who
are
are
trying to eat
you?
me right now.
Who are you voting for?
Oh shoot. I vote for Josiah.
That means
No.
I think it would be funny.
No! You can't do this to me!
No one wants to have control.
All
Wow.
right.
Want
Well,
the
if no one
power.
wants to be power hungry, then I will continue to be power hungry.
I have a
thank God.
tiebreaker.
See,
Don't
this is-
I have a tiebreaker vote in this,
You do.
don't I?
Yeah,
so.
yeah. What do you
Yeah.
want to do?
Twitch chat! Would you like a vote? Would you like a vote, everyone?
You just
New
you
poll.
put V as one of the you put V as one of the options, and she just wins
Yes.
overwhelmingly.
Stop ruining the joke before I make it. I was about to.
Sorry,
God
I
damn it.
know
I
my friends
love
too well.
democracy.
Damn it.
Fine. Now I can't make the joke. Now it's gone. Here we go, everyone.
No, just
There's
pick
a poll.
Pick a different creator, like someone friendly and warm and fun, like Dr.
Arya.
Disrespect or
Who cares?
something.
Ugh. Armia. Who we screwing over? Twitch chat, who are you hoisting the burden of leadership upon? Who is it gonna be? And why is it currently 100% Shinx votes?
Okay, one more time. Thank God.
What the fuck?
Oh my God,
I
Emmy.
love democracy.
Let's go, Emmy.
Why me?
Let's go.
Wait, why
Who
me?
voted for
I
me?
did
How
nothing.
do this?
I did absolutely nothing. Hold on.
Welcome to the
Oh
first
my
political
God.
race where
Great.
everyone wants you to vote for their opponents.
Just because I'm a mushroom in the woods doesn't mean I know the woods. Leave me alone.
But
Tuna
you have
says,
3 awareness. You have natural proficiency.
Tuna says, Mayor, please buy more votes. This isn't the US. Yo,
This
Emmy's almost
democracy
caught
isn't
up.
rigged. I hate it.
This is crazy.
Yo, Emmy's almost there. Almost there.
Wait, wait, hold on. Can we
Vote
tie
Emmy
just to make
2028?
people mad?
Come on, come on.
Vote.
Someone
vote,
tie,
vote.
just
If you
make people
tie
mad.
this,
Hold
if you
on.
tie this, it'll be Emmy.
No, wait. Don't tie this. Don't tie it.
Oh,
No.
oh, there she is.
Ooh. Oh! And now
Yo,
she's
Possum escaped to Canada?
Oh, no.
Hell yeah.
Let's
Congrats
go.
on your
Nice
newfound
possum.
moose.
Do you get like a
Moose.
spirit
There
assigned
it
moose
is.
when you're born in Canada?
Oh yeah, you have to.
And
Like,
when
it's your
you
protector.
become an
Lucky.
official citizen, are you assigned one?
You also get your own honorary beaver hat.
I have
It
one
has
of
a maple
those.
A
leaf on
vial
it.
of pure maple syrup.
Emmy! Congratulations!
Oh, it's a tie
Oh,
between Emmy and
boy.
Shinxie.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna
because
be making.
Emmy makes the decisions. Emmy's the big mushroom that makes all of the rules.
I'm gonna make all the wrong decisions in the right ways.
Emmy
Well,
is
luckily-
the big tip of the group.
Luckily, you only get to tiebreak for your group. You're still going to be all voting on things, and only if you can't reach a consensus, then your opinion matters more than everyone else's. Which is
No.
a scary thought, considering.
This is a mushroom ship, all right, everyone. You all obey me.
Yes,
I love the
my
determination
master.
in your voice.
Ah. I'm gonna mutiny you
Still
so
tired,
hard.
leave me alone.
Holy shit.
Pledge my life to the
I
shroom.
want a mutiny.
By the way,
Already?
I thought it was so funny. Normally I don't play this card, but I'm just looking at the votes. I'm just like, okay, Shinx 9, Emmy 9, Jesse 1, Milo 1. I'm just like, being a male VTuber, be like,
Yep.
Milo, that's what I keep saying. We are the two things you cannot be in VTubing: male and old. Like, you just can't.
Milo, quickly, we have to take our shirts off and jiggle our pecs.
I was looking down, like
wait.
showing his pecs already.
wait. Tier 2 or bits 2 emote, go.
Nice.
That's the 25k bits emote.
Whoa. Oh no. Oh no, I don't
When
like
that
this.
model.
Oh, I don't like looking at that.
Exactly one person besides me has access to that, and that is Noble Spice. Shoutouts. Thank you for 25k bits.
Every time I look at my bit emotes, I'm like, there are people that have access to the 100k, and like, I don't know why. There are people that are coming close to the next tier, and I'm like, why? I don't deserve this. What are you doing?
You deserve it. You're the best
the-
duck. I was gonna
that's
say
the
best
value of
duck NA,
100,000
and I'm like,
pennies.
wait.
Oh, there he is,
Oh,
Craig.
like 130,000.
I see you, Craig. You're the one I'm talking about. Let's not pretend otherwise.
Let's go, Craigie B.
Hello, everyone. By the way, I haven't even said hello to Twitch chat. I'm everywhere today. Like, everyone else is compensating for me being a
Don't
moron
talk to
today.
them, they're weird.
No, I love
We
them.
went through this yesterday.
What? I love
Throw
those
rocks
people.
at them.
Those are my ducks. Leave them alone. No.
I have a brick. I'll throw it.
No. No.
Oh,
don't-
Jesus.
Sir, you're going in timeout.
Oh!
Yeah. No, Zuko's mom taught us about do not throw rocks at the ducks.
I've
But
been
they
told not
fly.
to feed the ducks, but you know, I feed
No.
them anyway.
Hello, everyone. Not just my ducklings, the ones over at Milo's, the ones over at Jesse's. Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a lovely day there. Today, we're doing the short greeting today. Normally, I go through everyone, but like, listen, this mushroom just got elected supreme leader. There's a case of this is an emergency.
Chancellor.
Supreme
This is an emergency.
Shroom Chancellor Supreme.
All right, everyone. So, beginning with the lead ranger, choose an aspect. Okay, never mind. We've done that already. Next up, find the personality card set and separate them by aspect. There should be a total of 8 cards for each aspect, 2 copies each of 4 unique cards. So, I'm going to take these away. And then I want to do this. Woo! So,
Oh, yeah.
we'll go over these in a second.
Yeah.
So, beginning with the last player to pick an aspect card, Milo?
I think.
Choose one card. Actually, the player to the right of the lead ranger. Okay, no, we're doing. I'm wrenching this back. Shinxie, you begin. Then Milo,
Oh,
Jesse,
shit. Okay.
then Emmy.
No.
So, Shinxie,
No.
pick an aspect card. Take both of the copies
take
from
a-
it
Okay.
and place them in front of you.
Okay.
So Shinxie's making astute.
I'll be astute.
All right. So take this. This is yours. And then Milo, you pick the next one. It also says, as you're choosing cards, be sure to check your aspect values. Some personality cards require you to have a 2 in its aspect. Once all players have chosen their awareness personality cards, place their awareness personality cards? Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I might be stupid. Hold on. Why specifically the
Hold.
awareness? You pick one
Hold
from each row? Hold up. Am I dumb? Hold up.
I remember
which
picking 2
approach-
of these, I think.
Start with the awareness cards.
Think I
Place them in
remember.
the center of the play area so that all players can see them. Beginning with the last player to pick an aspect card. Choose one card, take both copies, place them in front of you. Then the next player to the right does the same. As you're choosing cards, be sure to check your aspect values. Some personality cards require you to have 2. Once all players have chosen their awareness personality cards, place any unchosen cards back into the box. Why specifically their awareness cards?
Hmm.
Are you picking one of each
Actually,
row?
that-
Was that it?
Yeah. If I remember correctly, that's what we did. Basically, each person picked their preferred stat card in this section here, and they took the 2 from the stack and
Mhm.
added it to their deck. I don't know why I remember this game decently well, a bit like gameplay. I don't remember why.
Yeah.
But yeah. Basically, we started with
Oh,
awareness. Once awareness is
I'm
gone, we
fucking
went down
stupid.
here, then here, then here.
Yeah, I'm really fucking stupid. Shinxie, put the card you just picked back.
Yeah.
Pick one out of the awareness row. And then the next rule says, starting with the last player to choose their awareness card, do the same for the personality cards of each other aspect in turn. You know what? Sometimes, if you're stuck with a rule, just reading onward. So one of the green. Shinxie's perceptive. Then Milo, yours is next.
And I'm taking
One green card.
one of the green.
Yes.
One of the green. Okay, well, I have to take one of these 2 because I have 1 green. So I will take. I will be insightful.
You would.
Jesse.
I would, and I did.
Master made Dobby a vigilant elf. Dobby is free.
Oh no.
I will take this green one.
And
I heard as a
Emmy,
leader, I go last.
because you picked your card first, allegedly. And Emmy, you are now thorough.
Pretty thorough.
Now, wait, is it, which player is it starting with? Starting with the last player to choose their awareness card. So Emmy, you now go first. Aha! You get to
I
pick
choose.
a red card.
Oh, I'm gonna be passionate.
Ooh.
Passionate
yeah.
Mushroom. Shinxie, it's you next.
I forgot what that symbol means. Crap. I'll take one.
Then Milo.
I am bold.
Not
Bold
yet,
and
but you'll get there in time.
determined, Helldiver.
And Jesse, you are determined.
I
Wonderful.
am determined.
Jesse, you are going next. Pick one
Okay.
of the blue cards for yourself.
Let's have a look.
Also, everyone hydrate.
All right, coffee it is.
Caffeinate.
You people. You young people.
Actually, oddly enough, I think I actually did grab inventive last time. I think I'll take this.
Jesse's inventive. Emmy, you are next.
I'll be versatile.
Wonderful. Shinxie.
I'll take that one.
And then Milo is meticulous and also picking the next row first.
Whoa.
Behind the engaging card.
I want to be thoughtful because I have so many thoughts.
Brain
all
very
in my
big.
brain. Yes.
Jesse.
Engaging.
Emmy.
I like how the cards are British. They say attribute in it. I'm
It's an
persuasive.
attribute in it.
Really quickly,
Bro.
just really quickly, if you pick that one, Shinxie can't use the compassionate one because it's 2 spirit minimum.
Oh shoot. Never mind. I actually turns out I am compassionate.
Like so far, everyone with like the high stat has picked the 2-cost card, but this time Jesse went like, "Nah, I'm not doing that shit."
That's okay. I could be passionate. Sorry, I could be considerate. Or whatever.
Unlike some
What I
people
choose?
here.
Compassionate. I forgot what I chose.
You are compassionately considerate, Emmy.
Wonderful. So put all of these together into a deck. This is now yours.
Yep.
Shuffle your personality cards and place them face down in front of you besides your aspect card. For now, this is your Ranger deck. That's all you start with for now. We'll be adding more cards to the deck, just like we did last time, as we go through the tutorial. Then, you place a number of energy tokens equal to your aspect values onto your card. Luckily, the board does that for us. These are your tokens. You have them on your cards there. Now, we'll set up the play area beginning with a location where you'll start your journey. We are beginning our journey in Ancestors Grove. This location right here. Over the course of this...
Scum and villainy.
No, it's nice. It's a nice place with nice people.
I see hives. There's hives. There's bees. I don't know about
Yeah.
scum. And then
I'm
Jesse got the
scum.
villainy covered.
Jesse's here.
Damn.
No.
Oh
I
no.
eat people.
Oh look, it's our punching bag.
No. That's my Jesse. No. Find the Ancestors Grove, Boulder Field, and Lone Tree Station cards in the location card set. These are the only locations available to you during the prologue. Place Ancestors Grove in your play area so that it is easily accessible to all players. Can you all touch the card? Everyone touch the card?
You mean the
Everyone-
Ancestor Grove
everyone-
thing? Yep, I
yeah,
can pick
everyone
it up
touch
if
it?
I need to.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Everyone touch the card? Now your fingerprints are on it, suckers.
I'm
Woo!
stroking it. I'm stroking it.
No.
It was the murder weapon all along. Now
Wait, who'd we kill?
Don't worry, the police report will tell you. Something
I'm a
out,
sovereign citizen. You
Indictment.
can't arrest me.
something updated autopsy report. I mean, do you still have that file?
What file?
The updated autopsy report?
.psd.
Yes. Hold on. Hold on. I have to go really deep in my files for this shit.
I exercise my rights as an American sovereign citizen. You can't arrest me.
What? You don't have any rights. What do you mean?
Let's kill
As
that
well as
woman
this
that
gun
tries
I
to talk
found.
to us.
Oh
What?
yeah, I agree with that. Let's
I
kill
believe
her
we
Yeah.
have that option.
and take her stuff.
Yeah,
This is-
just take her stuff. I bet she has
She's
some
wa-
cash on her.
These
I
people.
wake
So
up in this, it's
anti-murder
Kill Me
hobo,
Part Two.
but-
Yeah, that's probably
wake-
what it is.
Yeah.
Because Kill Me
I wake
Part
up in
1
the
is
morning-
the Miles Edgeworth image that you made.
No, Kill Me Part 1 was the fairy one.
Oh no. Oh no. There it is. That's not the file I meant the audio file, but that works.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
I don't know if I have that. I don't
That's
have
okay.
that.
That's good. That's better. That's
Updated
actually wonderful.
Autopsy reports. I remember that though. Updated autopsy report.
Oh, those were good times. Those were good times. Find the woods path. The segways, we don't believe in those. Shuffle these cards and place them face down beside the Ancestors Grove location card. This is the path deck. The path deck holds the flora, fauna, and geographical features you'll encounter in and around Ancestors Grove. Typically, each time you travel to a new location,
deck, actually.
You'll build a new path deck using cards from multiple sets. But for the prologue, we'll use the woods set on its own. So,
while you're playing that brief segue, the whole white sky thing there, that looks really cool.
That is the first location you'll travel to after the tutorial, and it looks sick, doesn't it?
It looks so fucking cool. That's
This
really
is so
neat.
nifty.
That looks so relaxing. There's even people just hanging out down there, just vibing.
Yeah,
Like they're flying boats.
like
Right? The little, what are those called?
You
like
can't
you get
trick
on
me,
them?
Duck. I'm not getting my fingerprints on this one.
what do you mean, like catamarans?
Yeah, catamarans is one, and then there's the other one. It's like a surfboard, but it's got a sail on it.
A surfboard,
I
Is
don't
it
know what
still
they're
called a
called.
surfboard? I thought I had a different name.
No.
like a windsurfer. Like I'm pretty sure that like here in
Yeah,
Germany
I
we
think
it's
just
just
still call them
windsurfing.
surfboards. Windsurfing, I think, is the one with the fucking
Oh,
parachute that
sailboard.
drags you.
Sailboard.
A
Thank you, MJ.
sailboard. Interesting.
Yeah.
We just call them surfboards. Okay, cool. Like, just imagine the horrors that lie underneath the calm, like mirror of a lake. Just writhing underneath the eldritch end.
So basically, underneath the lake, it's all XCOM terrors from the deep.
Yes.
Shark
Absolutely.
men and lobster men.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So find
Shark
the
men
perfect day
and
card. Find the perfect day card in the weather card set. Place a perfect day next to the Ancestors Grove location card. Add 3 counters to it. Zoop. Add 3 counters to it. I'm sure. What are the counters on it? 3 clouds.
Real quick here. Sorry, I have to use the bathroom. I will be right back.
Goodbye
Absolutely.
forever.
I'm gonna
What happens when
die.
you drink too much? You gotta piss.
Right?
Awful.
True.
Don't
I'm gonna
hydrate
piss in the
so you
woods.
don't piss. That's what I keep saying.
God, that reminds me. I feel okay about saying this now, but for yesterday's collab, Walrus suggested as an intro, and I had to veto this, but I'll go ahead and say it now. Why not? He said, for my 3 guests, we have most likely to swim in piss, most likely to smell like piss, and most likely to grow from piss. And I thought that was so funny. You were most likely to swim in piss.
Yeah, no, I got that. Wow.
I'm glad to know I grow in piss.
That is an intro.
Oh.
That is an intro and a half. One
It's
second,
a
everyone.
perfect day. There's piss everywhere. I do love the, like, I don't know, like the what do you call this? Like the 70s like retro art that they do on a lot of this stuff. Like Park Ranger 70s vibe is
Oh.
what I'm seeing for a lot of this.
I know what you mean. Yeah, like the perfect day weather card, for example, right? Like, it's very much that.
Yeah.
It's true. It's
Like
true.
it's like the vibe, and then up here, this white sky, this is kind of the vibe of like what they imagined the future would look like in the 70s, you know?
Yeah. I'm waiting for the Jetsons to appear on a card somewhere.
Mhm.
Like, overall, this game is like super solar punk, right? In terms of like the way that it imagines technology and it imagines people. And you can tell that the entire like universe here is really made for, I don't know, like maybe like 1/100th of the population we have on this planet right now. Like, everything's so sparsely populated, everything's so like small communities. Like, nothing is like as built up gigantically as it was before, because it's been like hundreds upon hundreds of years since like society broke down, right? At the end of the day, we are still playing post-apocalypse here, only that the planet has
Great
recovered.
vibe.
Like, people removed themselves from the planet for a couple hundred years to let it recover, and now everyone's like going out again to like discover what the planet's
it's the
like
sequel to
now.
WALL-E.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I love that movie.
That is a good movie. Also such a weird movie. Yeah, Boo People. Exactly, Boo
Yeah.
People. Post-apocalypse. Yeah, that's
Boo
what it is.
People.
I can hold up while Jesse is gone. I can give you like the opening. Aha! For those of you that haven't like seen the game at all. So here.
Oh.
Where is it?
Oh.
Huh? You all okay?
You turning that page so fast made my game like lag spike. You couldn't
Mine's just
handle
not
it.
constantly asking me someone wants to open a page. I remember that happening last time.
Yeah.
No, that's the tablet over here.
Oh no.
So here's
you can hit the checkbox and hit yes, and it just won't ask you again.
Yeah. So in terms of setting, here's what we have, right, for our opening. 2,500 years ago, the world balanced on the brink of destruction. The great calamities threatened to leave our world a blasted wasteland, but in the face of certain death, people did the one thing nobody expected. They pulled together. Led by a figure known only as the Guide, the disparate peoples of Earth began to heal their grievously wounded planet. To do so, they began the Great Generational Projects. These projects were monumental feats of engineering, practical biology, and chemistry, to name but a few disciplines, requiring decades of work from millions of people. In short, the greatest undertakings in all of human history. They filled the Mississippian Sea, unfurled the Lagrangian shade to cool the Earth, built the towering carbon stacks, and carefully bred the kilometer-long beasts known as terravores that still slowly crawl across the land, consuming centuries' worth of refuse. They did all this and much more. These projects were aptly named. There's like a Shink's hand in front of the text.
Oh,
Thank
sorry.
you.
My bad.
These projects were aptly
Hers
named.
directly, not one of the ones she stole.
Oh yeah. She has spares. The simplest took decades to complete, while the greatest could only be completed over centuries of labor. They knew it would take 1,000 years or more for our world to heal, so our ancestors built great arcologies to shelter themselves from the ravages of a worsening climate. They retreated to their massive enclosed cities to wait out the storm of storms, so that their descendants may one day walk freely upon the earth. It worked. The earth healed, and although the land had undergone great change, the planet reached a new equilibrium. By this time, the machines that sustained the arcologies began to fail, and our ancestors were compelled to venture forth into a world untouched by human hands for more than 1,000 years. The ancestors who left the arcologies at this time were quantifiably more introspective and aware than those who founded them. The countless cultures that had evolved in the past millennia, and would evolve in the millennia to come, agreed on one thing. The health of the earth, the wellspring of all life, could not be risked again. The societies that eventually resettled our planet are wildly diverse, but they all share a sense of mindfulness and a drive to live in harmony with the natural world, instead of apart from it or above it. Some have eschewed all of the technological expertise of our ancestors, while others, among whose number we lore lords are counted, try to find a balance, entwining the triumphs of the world that come before with the world we live in today. The world we live in today is very different than the Earth of 2 millennia past. The spectacular ruins of the great machines of the generational project still dot the landscape, and they stand as a testament to the ingenuity of our ancestors.
Cool.
So you get roughly the post-apocalypse part. Welcome back, Jesse.
Thank you.
So
Where's our post-apocalypse?
we'll get there. We need to have another
That's when
apocalypse
the moose
first.
take us out.
Can we start it? I want to start it.
That's once the
Too much green.
No. We've begun. The first bell is ringing. The next apocalypse is being ushered in as we speak. You have elected the mushroom as a leader.
Excellent.
She will be the harbinger, the herald of the next dawn.
I will
That
be
mushroom.
the doom to us all.
The shrooms will rise. All will be covered in
He
shroom.
was copyrighted. You need a new name.
Oh,
Somewhere
The
across the
spores have
horizon.
spoken.
Somewhere across the horizon heralds her war cry as you hear it echoing in the distance. Eat more ramen.
The sound of trumpets.
The Shroom
Alongside it.
Gehenna has begun.
As the
Hatsune
walls
Miku's my
quiver
favorite.
before her. Yeah, I was about to say, as the walls quiver before her, you can hear her army march to the drum beat of the latest Hatsune Miku song.
Yes.
Oh,
Emmy beam. Oh, Ragnar Ramen is coming.
Yes.
Ramen Rock.
Robin Rock.
Spormageddon comes. Wonderful, Kensei.
Dude, what
Oh.
do you-
I'm here for it. I'm so ready for
Yeah.
that. Let's go.
All right, everyone, let's do this. Each player takes a common test card and places it in front of them next to the aspect card. So these are these cards. These are these cards. They tell you how your tests work. They're just reminder
board
Oh
cards.
is-
yeah.
Yeah. So, follow the arrival set of instructions on the back of the Ancestors Grove card. So, if we flip this card, it tells us the following. Search the path deck for the next card with a presence of 3 and discard it. Where is it?
Yeah, throw it out.
It's this
Get outta
thing.
here.
Don't worry about it. Whoop,
Yeah,
it's gone
burn
now.
it.
Don't worry about it.
Destroy
It's
the
only
child.
it's only mildly horrifying. Oh, wait, that's what we're reading, yes. So then, the lead ranger searches the path deck for the next prey and puts it into play. Any.
I do what now?
Picks up mushroom, puts it in front of me. Go.
Right.
Hold up.
Flight.
I'll make this easier for you. There. So, there's your next prey.
I have
That
definitely
is...
chose this one.
Well, you don't get to pick it. It's the next one. And you put it into play, but you put it into play where? Do you put it into play
along the way.
along the way, or do you put it into play within reach?
Oh,
Hmm.
you're
That's the
right.
question.
Oh, I remember
Last
this.
time we did along the way.
Yeah.
No, I think this
Also-
one. I think this one has to come into play within reach because it has the arrows at the top. Was that how this worked? You know what I mean?
The arrow pointing down was into reach, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you spot this. Like you're leading the pack. Everyone's trailing behind you, and you spot this thing. You are closest to it. So then the next ranger searches the path deck for the next prey and puts it into play. Shinxi.
Hi.
So like find the next prey. Oh yeah, that
I
works.
just search it, right?
Yeah, that works. And then you put that into play with you. There you go.
Yeah, remember we
Slap
got a lot of
the
Sitka
deer.
bucks. And we didn't get any does last time, but did get a lot of those bucks.
You're right.
Yeah,
We
true.
didn't get any does last time.
Now make them kiss.
We'll look at these real
Oh.
quick. So we have a Sitka doe over here. 2 red, 4 blue. We'll learn how that works. I'll relearn how that works in a second. Spirit plus Swirly. You can shoo away the skittish grazer to move this being, so you can move it somewhere else. And then it reacts on sun and mountain, right? And then there's a Sitka buck. This one's slightly more aggressive. If there is an active Sitka doe, the buck charges. Oh no. Wait, that's bad.
Oh.
It's like,
Oh, yeah. Because it's like, "Feel- get away from my wife.
exactly. That's the
Yeah.
thing you didn't have to deal with last
Last
time.
time,
Because you only
Yeah.
found Sitka bucks last time. Nothing else.
And they were all kissing
Womp
each other.
womp.
So,
Time to
your
go back to
goal,
wolves.
your goal this round is to travel from Ancestors Grove to Boulder Field. And if you're unable to do so, that's alright. The prologue will continue. On the common test card, you will find the Traverse test. It's the fitness one. During this round, you can use this test to place a progress marker on Ancestors Grove. Once there's enough progress markers on Ancestors Grove, you'll be able to travel to Boulder Field. So you can see that there's a 4R on this. After you place 4 markers on this, you will have traveled out of Ancestors Grove and into the next location. And you do that with the Traverse test. You add progress markers to a location or feature equal to the effort that you expand. Okay.
And wasn't 4R like actually 16? It's like 4 times the number of Rangers.
Correct. Absolutely. 4 stands for like the amount, and then R is like the amount of Rangers. So 4 per Ranger, so 16 in total.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why it took us a long time.
Yep. Since you're playing with far fewer cards in your deck than normal, it's entirely possible that you might run out of cards in your deck from suffering fatigue before the end of the first round. If this happens, don't end the day like you would in a typical game. Instead, shuffle your discard pile and fatigue stack into your Ranger deck and continue playing. Play 1 round as described on page 12 until all Rangers are finished taking turns, then proceed with this step. So we will start with Emmy, right? So Emmy.
Yeah.
The Shroom.
The Shroom. And yeah, that was right.
I imagine
it is within reach.
it's like Marvel Rivals is like the Shroom haunts you.
Let's see. I think everyone shuffle your deck and then draw 6 cards from your deck.
That's most of them.
Yeah, because you don't have a full deck, this is going to be a bit weird, but like...
Wait, do we turn them over?
No, just like keep them in your deck and then like hover over it and press the number 6 on your number row.
Oh.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. Same.
You just press the number that you want to draw and it will draw them for you from there. All right. Draw your starting hand, elect the lead ranger.
Get
out of here.
Oh man, I'm out of here.
Fire the Emmy cannon
already.
So sad. We didn't even get our
Yep.
mutiny.
We voted you in and we're voting you off the island.
There she
I barely
goes.
did anything. Hold on. I only caused
Good
the
night.
apocalypse twice.
Team Emmy blasting off again. All right, shuffle the pot deck, roll for rival, shut up, we've done that, finishing touches, we've done that. All right, so then we are going to play a turn, hopefully correctly. We'll see about, not the boron cannon, no, not the boron cannon, stop, no, we're not firing the child, stop. God, that game is sad. So, each round, the Rangers spend more time exploring the area around their current location, discovering new beings and features as they do. Starting with the lead Ranger, draw 1 path card per Ranger. What, like immediately?
Womp womp.
Wait. I think so, yeah. So everyone draw 1 path card per Ranger. If the card is marked with a number underneath the book icon to the right of its name, find the corresponding entry in the campaign guide, read it aloud, then resolve any effects that resolve when the card enters play. So any.
I just think it'd be really funny if we draw the bird right out the gate. I'm just saying.
Oh no, wait. We don't do that right now. We start with a Ranger turn because this is the very, very first round. Okay, so never mind. Oh god. Different buttons do different things. There we go. So, here's how to play a card. To play a card from your hand, spend an amount of energy matching the card's cost. The number and type of energy shown in the upper left-hand corner of the card. So, if we look at your cards, none of them have a cost right now. You can see that on the top left. There's like this square that usually has a cost printed in it. But because these are like your innate attribute cards, these don't cost anything. They're not like gear that you need to activate or anything like that. Then they have effects. So, phase 3 travel. No, that's not what... That doesn't help. Hold up. Oh, that's because I'm on the wrong page. Ranger turns. I'm very put together today. Ranger turns are the bulk of the game. This is where you'll be equipping your gear, interacting with the environment around you, and using your abilities to accomplish your goals for the day. During this phase, each Ranger takes separate turns. There's no limit to the number of turns a Ranger can take each round. You decide as a group which Ranger takes the first turn, and following that, Rangers can take their turn in any order. Unless you are the only Ranger still taking turns, a different Ranger must go after you finish your turn. You can take a second turn in a row by exhausting your roll card. On your turn, you can either perform a test, play a card, or rest. So, who would like to start?
Isn't it Emmy by default?
Nope.
Or do we get to choose?
No.
You decide as a group
I
which
get to
Ranger
choose.
takes the first turn, and following that, Rangers can take their turns in any order.
Oh. Oh,
Just
right. I
like for
remember
the
we
rest of
could
the
like
game? Or
yeah, we
this
could like
one?
No, it's like completely fluid.
Yeah.
So Emmy takes the turn now, then Jesse, then Milo, then Shinxie, and then you go back to Jesse, then to Shinx, then to Milo, then to Emmy. It's just that you can't take a turn twice in a row unless you exhaust your roll card, which is a card that you don't have right now. So as long as you alternate, you're fine.
Yeah.
So like,
I can go first. But
All right.
what was your question?
Sure.
oh, so never mind. We'll keep going. We'll keep going.
So I was thinking I could just go first because I can just slam I can do a fitness test and just slam a bunch of tokens on the progress.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So fitness test.
I've also realized we all have 2 fitness. We've all done some gym time.
Woo!
How do I play cards again?
Performing a test. So, tests represent your ranger's interaction with the environment. They appear on cards as an aspect plus an approach icon. So, in this case, it's fit plus compass needle. Followed by both a thematic and mechanical description of what your ranger does if the test is successful. You always have access to 4 common tests, the ones that are printed on your card, which you can reference on the common test reference card. Additionally, cards in play will provide other tests from which you can choose. On your turn, you can choose 1 test to perform on any card in play, except for cards in other Rangers play areas, such as their equipped gear. You can't just use their mobile phone just because it has games on it. Most tests require that you interact with a card in play. When you perform a test on a card within reach, along the way, or in your surroundings, you count as interacting with that card. When you perform a test on a card in your player area or played from your hand, if that test directly affects a card in play, you count as interacting with the affected card or cards. When you interact with a card in play, other cards between you and the card with which you are interacting can cause you to suffer fatigue. This is described later in the fatigue section. So, this doesn't actually explain how to perform a test. That's lovely. I love that. This just says nothing. Let's see whether we can find something about that. Oh, that's a path deck.
I remember when you first played this, you said you had to figure out how to play with someone else, and it was a hard time.
Yeah. I remember that figuring it out with someone else, and I don't even remember what we figured out. So here's how to perform a test. First, you choose a test. So for you, that will be the traversal test, right? Then you commit effort. Tests can succeed or fail. The more effort you commit to a test, the more likely it is to succeed. Efforts can be committed from several sources. It can be helpful to place all of your committed tokens and cards in the play area next to the test you're performing to more easily track your total committed effort, then discard them after the test is committed. So, you've got 2 sources for now that you can get your effort values from. You can commit energy. To initiate a test, you must first commit 1 or more energy tokens of the specified aspect by removing them from your energy pool. So if you want to traverse, you take minimum one of the red blippies. You could put all 3 of them in, but then you can never start that test again because it's always minimum 1. So your current effort value is 1. Next, you can commit approach icons. The approach icon listed in the test represents the way in which you are approaching the situation and the methods you are employing. There are 4. The swirly one is named Conflict. Someone remember that. The triangle is named Reason. Someone else remember that. The compass one is named Exploration. I won't remember that. And the heart one is named Connection. I will be referring to them as swirly, triangle, compass, and heart.
I like Taco's compass needle being screw attack.
Yeah, I like that.
from Smash Bros.
I'm not gonna lie though. The
the
whole time with this game, all I could think of is Captain Planet and the Planeteers. I'm sorry. I can't get that out of my head.
Earth! Heart!
Win!
So I can commit one of my cards to increase the effort?
You may discard any number of cards from your hand with an approach icon matching the specified type on the left-hand side of the card to add effort equal to the number of that icon on the card. When you discard a card for its approach icon, you ignore all information on the card that doesn't explicitly refer to committing that card. There's no limit to the number of approach icons you can discard to commit a test.
And what does fatigue do again? I know it's nothing for the tutorial, but
yeah, that's on like page 20. I don't know. It's nothing yet.
Okay, well, I was gonna try and min max it, but my idea was I was gonna throw.
Hold up, fatigue. Fatigue. Your ranger can only accomplish so much in one day before they become too tired to go on. Your deck represents your ranger's stamina, and if it runs out, you will have to camp for the night, which basically ends the game session. By the way, like that means you like
avoid it.
You stop. Yeah, you don't want to fatigue out. Navigating the valley can be taxing, and no matter how in tune a ranger becomes with nature, there are still challenges that can put strain on them. This is represented by fatigue. Although, like, you've all played KDM, right? This, like, resting for the night is like ending a year. You can, in Earthborne Rangers, you can end a year or rest for the day without really having done anything. It's not like you have to go on a hunt, then go slay a creature, then come back, then do village. You can kind of, like, take 5 steps, nothing really happens, you're all fatigued, you end the day. You can do that. There's not a minimum that you need to accomplish. So,
I do remember that being an issue, because every time we wake up, we all have to draw a new path card.
Oh, yeah. So when your ranger suffers fatigue, remove cards equal to the amount of fatigue suffered from the top of your ranger deck, and without looking at them, place those cards face down near your ranger discard, creating the fatigue stack. So it discards the top cards of your deck. Also, what you meant, Milo, with drawing a new path card is every time you rest. So resting is when, let's say, you've done your entire turn, like you've done all of the turns that you want, you don't want to play any more cards, you, as one of the actions could say, you rest, you don't do anything else, and once everyone rests, that round finishes. Everyone draws new cards, everything goes again, we start a new cycle. That is different from, like, ending the day. But yeah, that creates exactly the problem that you described. So, if you are ever instructed to suffer fatigue, but you do not have enough cards remaining in your ranger deck to suffer that fatigue, you must end the day. So one of you gets a little EP, everyone goes to bed. It's bedtime now. Okay?
Okay.
Each card in the path deck has
I was looking at Meticulous. It says after you succeed at a test in which you committed this attribute. Oh, wait, that doesn't apply to me anyways. But you may suffer 1 fatigue to add it back to your hand. But this is not a... Actually, wait.
No, this works.
Committed this attribute. The attributes are the screw attacks, not the blues, right?
No, that doesn't matter. Yes, so no, this card is an attribute. You're committing this card, therefore you're committing this attribute. Like ignore everything your brain is currently telling you about, like, differences between, like, attributes and cards. Ignore that. Delete all of that. I see the path you're taking. Don't.
Oh, shit.
So.
Shit. All my programming knowledge is gone too. Fuck. I deleted too much. No.
All you need to remember is you're discarding this card for this value, and this card is an attribute. Therefore, you're committing this attribute. This might as well say, if you're committing this card, it's annoying that it makes that difference. So,
yeah.
For instance, right now, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 effort committed to this test. Right?
Yeah.
So, if I now go all the way back, while this loads and dies on me.
Oh yeah, I was noticing that too. Yeah.
So, there's also a chance that you can commit effort from other sources if you have any gear or any other cards equipped that help you, but we don't have anything like that. So, after you've committed all of your stuff, you apply modifiers. Once you determine your ranger's total committed effort, draw and reveal the top card of the challenge deck. The face of a challenge card shows each of the 4 aspects along with a 0, +1, -1, or -2. Look for the aspects specified by the test and combine the value shown with your committed effort. Then apply any other modifiers from card effects in play that affect effort to find your resulting effort. So, we take the top card of this challenge deck, and we see that it is 0 red. That's the one that's applicable here. So, you are still on 4 effort that is committed. Now we determine success or failure. Each test has a difficulty. The number in brackets following the bold thematic descriptor. If there is no number listed, the difficulty is 1. If your resulting effort equals or exceeds the test difficulty, you succeed. If your resulting effort is lower than the test difficulty, you fail. So, if you succeed, resolve any effects noted in the text following the descriptor. If the effect scales off of your effort on the test, it scales off of your resulting effort. Exactly. You succeed, so now you resolve the rest of the test. You get to add success marks to a location or feature equal to 4. So, where would you like
pulled
to...
my weight. The rest is on y'all.
4 on
Good luck with
Ancestors
those
Grove.
does and bucks.
So, 4 out of 16 are added to Ancestors Grove, and then discard everything you've got there, and we're moving to whoever wants to take their turn next.
I just want to see the dough and bucket.
Real quick, I want to clarify this rule. So in the challenge card, it has that red symbol at the bottom. Does that apply to cards in other people's within reach? Because, for example, unfortunately, there is a red downward arrow marker on the Sitka buck that would trigger off of that, right?
Resolve
but
challenge effects.
For within reach.
So that would be the next step. Resolve challenge effects. On the reveal challenge card, you'll find one of 3 unique challenge icons on a band of color across the bottom: the crest, the mountain, or the sun. These icons match with challenge effects on cards in play. After you resolve the effects of success or failure, so exactly now, you must resolve the instruction of each challenge effect matching the challenge icon drawn for the test. So, in other words, this thing is currently triggering everything with this red icon on it. Let's have a look.
What does in play mean? Is that like...
We'll get there when I get there. Let me read the rest of this, and then we'll figure that out. I don't know yet. Maybe it explains this. Active cards are any ready card in the surroundings along the way, within reach of you or in your player area. Hey, look, it's the next bloody sentence.
Hooray!
Ignore challenge effects on exhausted cards or within reach of other players.
Nice.
However,
Nice.
if you're interacting with a card within reach of another ranger, all cards within reach of that ranger also count as active for this turn. So because you're interacting with, not with another ranger's board, you're interacting with a location that everyone has access to, we're only counting what's in your reach, what's along the way, and like the location itself. So there is nothing like that gets triggered. The Sitka buck would get triggered, but you're not interacting with it. And it's not Shinxi flipping this card. So that does nothing.
She wants to flip the table.
Oh, she will, don't worry.
No, I would never.
No.
Is that disabled?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it
Rapidly press this button.
All right. So that's Milo's turn. If you ditch those 2 cards, play it, and then we move to the next ranger. Who wants to take the turn next?
I can just
discard.
throw them in discard. Okay.
Yes.
Would like to try
and then do you just eat my token?
Yes, I do. Jesse, yes.
I would like to try and go next. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Am I allowed to technically play 2 of this card? Am I allowed to do that? I have a second one. Am I allowed to play along with? Or does it have to be a different colored card, but with a compass screw attack symbol?
I love screw attack.
So you pick, like, either you play a card for their effect. I don't think any of these can be played for their effect, by the way. These are all just things that you commit to efforts.
Okay.
So we can't
Mainly,
play cards right now at all. That's not a thing.
Okay. I was basically thinking about it because of the icon thing.
Yeah, the icon. Hold on, that's a different
reverse
problem.
thing, yeah.
That's a completely different problem. So
Got it.
the way this works is that let's say you have the dog and you want to put the dog on the field, then you play that card and you follow the instructions to play that card. With these cards, they just stay in your hand, and these are just, think of them as mana. They're just like a resource that you use. So instead of playing a card, you pick to perform a test. If you were to pick the fit test, that needs
that's what I'm talking about, is the fit traverse.
Yeah, you don't play these then, you use them as fodder to discard. And you can discard as many of the fitting cards as you want.
Oh, okay. So
we call the fit test the pacer test, also known as the multi-stage fitness test or the beat test.
Oh my god.
Before you do that, you discard a card, in order to start a test, you always need to discard a token.
Yeah, I'm just accidentally grabbing 2 instead of just one I want.
Okay.
I'll put it here.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the value of my fitness. So that's 2 plus 1,
That's
which
1.
is 3.
No,
Is
that's
it
1. It's equal to the number of fit in your energy pool, of which there is 1 left.
Oh, 1, so 2 then.
This one's no longer any energy pool. This one's played.
Oh. Huh. Okay.
Yeah, you're halfway through your rep right now.
Yeah, apparently. Oh, I guess I'll just. Yeah, if I play a second one, that's not gonna do anything because I would token act.
No, you only have to pay 1 token minimum to start the test. You can pay both tokens if you want, but you don't have to pay per card. These cards aren't played. They don't have a cost. They are the cost. So you can just get the other one.
So I'm going to do that, and that would make this numerical value.
That's a value of 3.
Yeah.
So here's your challenge card.
Aha!
+1. Aha!
So I get a 4.
Success!
God, the sun, Emmy, run.
I got you, Milo. I'm backing you up. You're lifting. You're like, arms get a little tired. Like, I got you, bro.
You're both rolling a boulder out of the way that has like fallen onto the wayside, removing it slowly but
Jesse
surely.
and I are just doing our best Atlas impression.
Exactly.
So there
Flexing
is
and shrugging.
There is no sun symbol
And
to
grunting.
trigger.
So much grunting.
A lot of grunting. There's a lot of sweating as well. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now moving over to the normal people. Can't believe I said that. Enya Shinxi, who wants to take a turn?
I don't believe I'm normal.
You're not. You're a mushroom.
Yeah.
That's pretty normal.
So I can shoo this thing away, right?
You can try, absolutely. So you can see the test on it by expending 1 spirit minimum and then ditching like the swirly cards. You can shoo this away. Absolutely. It's going to be a difficulty of 1. I think the difficulty is equal to its presence. And then you get to move it wherever you want.
Oh, but it doesn't like make it go. It doesn't like clear it.
Oh no, it moves it to a different zone.
Oh shoot. Okay, never mind then. What do I want to do with this thing?
The air fills with the sound of Shenmue job grunt. Yes.
So,
I was thinking
you
of
can
the
see
training
that
thing over and over again.
the Sitka dough has 2 other values on it. 2 red and 4 blue. You can find ways to interact with this creature to like permanently resolve it. For example, over here, you have a spirit test, connect. You can discard 1 spirit and then heart symbols to connect with a being around you. And what that does is you get to add progress to a being equal to your effort. If you ever get 4 progress onto this, this card resolves and goes away permanently.
Oh, I do have a lot of
Would've been-
hearts.
It's all about winning hearts and mind.
It's true. That's why we elected you.
Embrace your inner Pocahontas.
Okay, I'll have like 2, and then I just discard these, right?
You need 1 spirit token to start with.
Okay.
That's
That was
2.
all
Do,
of
do
them.
Did I take
you want
both?
to spend... Yeah,
Did I
took
take
all
both?
of them.
Oops.
Hello,
How do I
gotcha.
take them? Thank you.
Okay, so that's 4 in total. Now we resolve the challenge card for it. Let's hope this doesn't say -1 or -2. 0!
Hooray!
Nice.
Yay!
So you interact with the Sitka dough. Like, how do you make this thing go away? What do you do with it? You might the connection
Scream
is
at it loudly.
No, that's the red one.
I scream at it softly.
Whisper
Really
sweet
connect with
nothings.
it.
It's like the song.
Beautiful.
It makes me think of the frog that was doing the cute little yelps. It's like, in reality, this is a sonorous war cry.
You see the Sitka dough roll its eyes and then like walk away.
Beautiful creature.
Wonderful. So we trigger all mountain effects. There's 1 mountain effect. If this test added progress, add 1 additional progress. Great.
Let's go.
So you add 5. Well done. That's out of the way. And yeah, that's Emmy's turn. The cards go into your discard pile, which is over here. And then, Shrink, Your turn. What would you like
Go
to
on,
do?
buck the trend.
I guess I'll see what
And
happens.
Shinxie,
with
the
deer.
hunting rifle I've been holding on to. You know what? No Sitka buck.
Oh my god. So basically, I could use like one awareness and like 2 of these to do the avoid.
Mm-hmm. To exhaust one
Yeah.
being?
Yeah.
And you sneakily try to stealth around the Sitka buck? Absolutely. So,
Yeah.
let's... it's going to be a challenge of 1, so a difficulty 1. So you're currently at 2.
Okay. Oh, yep.
And now you're at 0.
Oh. Womp womp.
Um,
Our first -2, let's go!
Let's go.
so what happens when you fail a test? Let's find out.
I hold eye contact with the deer.
If you fail, do not resolve the effects immediately following the descriptor. Often the only consequence of failing a test is failure itself. But if there are any effects for failing a test, they are explicitly mentioned in the test following the effects of success. So, there are no results in this. You try to stealth around it. The Sitka buck looks at you, like it looks up from grazing, and like stares you straight in the eyes. You stand still,
No,
you
stop
freeze.
looking.
It's just looking, it perceives you. It perceives you.
No, look
so,
away.
other effects. If there is another active Sitka buck, there isn't, so this doesn't get exhausted. What was that symbol again? The fucking triangle symbol there. What was that?
Reason?
The triangles, remember, it's like a focus.
Reshuffle. After resolving a test of any
Oh, that
challenge
was-
cards that show the shuffle icon were put into the discard, shuffle the challenge discard back into the challenge deck. That's what it is. Okay.
I think it's Abstergo. Is the triangle symbol.
Does look like Abstergo.
All right, so that's Shinxie's turn. Who's going next?
Yay!
I can go again, since everyone's gotten a turn.
Let's go.
I'm gonna run it back, honestly.
All right.
Although I think I'm just gonna like yeet in as much progress as I possibly can.
Nice.
All right, 5
You
of it.
hater.
That is
Yeah.
5.
And then we get
That
a
is
-4
5.
card.
0.
Oh,
0 in this case,
but it's mountain.
and-
That means I get extra.
Yep, you
Let's
add
go.
6 to it.
Let's
I'm
go.
lifting. All right, I'm useless now though, so someone else has to finish her off.
Exhausted, he slumps over. Absolutely
reps.
just collapses. Well done, well done.
My max PR.
Nice. All right, so there is now 14. Oh, wait, what?
Just need 2, right?
Math. Wait, you're done? No, wait, math. Yes, there's 16. We need to go to 16. It needs 2 more. There's now 14 tokens on there. Who wants to go next?
I can do it.
All right.
Wait, can I just traverse without bothering with the deer? Like I can look past it.
You can, however, this thing has a presence of 1, which means because it's in the
Yeah.
way between you and the card, like physically in the way, this will exhaust you by 1.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, let's see. You know what? I could do it again.
You can try to stealth around it again.
Yeah, I can do it again.
Hey, go for it.
Do it again.
Let's see.
Then the -4 card appeared.
Yeah, the test must be committed.
Shinx punched herself in confusion.
Boop. Okay, so like I could take this now too, just in case, right?
That is a 3, absolutely. So, here is your card, and you succeed.
Yay, let's go. Take that, deer.
It exhausts, and that is the deer dealt with. Who's going next?
Yeah.
What else do we
Emmy?
need to? Or I guess I could just.
We need
hit
2
it or
more
something.
tokens on the main objective here.
Yeah.
2 plus more.
Yeah, so 2 traversal.
Mm-hmm. Do you have to do a red test, a fit test?
Yeah.
which I don't
I
think
only
any of
got
them can
one
do.
red.
No,
That's something.
the color of the card doesn't matter. The fitness test
Oh.
requires the traversal symbol, which you have none
yeah,
of.
I don't have any of that.
If
Neither do I.
See whether
can
I
they
understand.
skip their turns and I go again, or
They'd have to rest. So on your
Oh,
turn,
okay,
you can
okay.
either perform a test, play a card, or rest. And resting, if you are finished taking turns for the round, you can choose to rest. You can resolve any effects that resolve when you rest. Then your turn ends, and you suffer 1 fatigue for each injury you have. You cannot take another turn this round. Once all rangers have rested, ranger turns are over, and play proceeds to the travel phase. So,
I mean, you guys could just run it, and if you just get a +1 challenge card, then you succeed, right? Is there any downside to that?
no, there isn't. You can't. So what Milo is referring to is that you could start this test by just committing a red energy to it, and just do it that way. You don't need to add cards. The energy that you spend is effort by itself. So, for example, Emmy could commit both of her fitness tokens. That would be an effort value of 2, and if that succeeds, you're done. No
Right.
cost necessary.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right. So, Emmy, would you like to spend the 2 tokens?
Yeah, I'll spend them.
And then a -1. So you do still hold up. But
Oh, mountain.
Oh,
exactly, mountain. So it goes down to 1, but you place a token. Mountain says you place an additional token, and that
we did
goes
it.
back to 2. So now
Yay!
you have 16 tokens on there, which means once you get to the travel phase, you may leave this place. Well done. So that's Emmy's turn. Jesse, I reckon everyone is just resting up now, right? To finish the turns.
Ancestors from ancestors. See you later, bitches.
So everyone's just
we
resting.
didn't leave. We were kicked out.
Yep.
Jesse
And then
got
we
us
can
kicked
figure out how the travel phase works. So, after all rangers have rested, you may decide as a group if you'd like to travel. Traveling is how you move around the valley, visit new locations, discover people and places unique to certain areas. Each location card has a progress threshold on the right hand. Yes, on the right hand side of the card. If the card has a number of progress tokens equal to or greater than the threshold, you can choose a travel. So you've done that. Ready cards with the obstacle keyword prevent you from traveling. You must either clear these cards, exhaust them, or deal with them some other way before you can travel. There are no obstacle cards right now, and certainly no other cards that are ready anyway. So if you decide to travel, perform the following steps. Clear the play area. Discard all path cards in play and all ranger cards within reach along the way. Jinxie, the Sitka Buck stares you down all the way as you move. As you move along, it follows you.
A sign of respect, though. A sign of respect.
Yeah, sure, it's that. Then sort all cards from the path deck and path discard into their sets and return them to your collection. So we take all of this and we throw it away. They're all gone now.
Bye.
I forgot that this doesn't work like real life. Someone take all the card tokens off of that, please. Thank you. While I read the rest. So, missions that instruct you to travel away from a location resolve at this time. Travel to a new location. As a group, choose a new location to travel to by consulting the campaign map. You must choose. I just realized we don't need to do that. Hold up. Here's what we have to do instead. We were supposed to play exactly 1 round, and you played exactly 1 round. We didn't have to deal with fatigue. At the end of taking turns, stop. Do not move on to the refresh phase. You're going to continue to build your ranger deck before we move on to the next round. If you successfully travel to Boulder Field, reshuffle all the Woods cards into the path deck and follow the setup instructions for Boulder Field. Then, whether you're at the Boulder Field or Ancestors Grove, proceed to the next round. So, we are traveling. And we're going to do setup instructions in a... Do we do setup instructions now? Follow the setup instructions on Boulder Field, yes. So, we need to make a new path deck first and foremost. That is based on... I don't know. It's based on something. I don't actually know how this works. Hold up. Does it say?
On the card, it says something about page 14, if that helps.
No, it doesn't. Yet. This is one of the things that I got stuck at like before stream, going like, oh, okay, path deck. To build the path deck for your new location, combine several sets of path cards. Terrain set. The locations in the valley can be vast areas, and the path you take can dramatically change your experience of them. The terrain you travel across determines what kinds of features of wildlife you will encounter. Each path on the valley map has an associated type of terrain based on its color and an icon that appears along the line. So this thing says it's a boulder thing, I think.
Boulder.
So that
Boulder.
is.
I hardly know her.
That's not a. that's not an icon.
Resisting.
I couldn't. I'll take it.
It's not an icon. Why is this not an icon? Is it here? No, it's not there either. I'm so confused. What? What's the terrain set then? Is it just still the woods? Who knows? Maybe.
And we're running into wolves here.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Oops.
Oh, it's this.
Woos.
It's
Yeah.
okay. It is the woods, so it's the wood set, and then what? And then it's the location set. Certain locations have notable people and places to seek out or discover on your journey. These locations are pivotal. This is listed on their card and is marked on the valley map. This isn't pivotal. If your new location is not pivotal, you're never quite sure who or what you'll encounter. You might find one of the valley's other wonders or features of the valley, or an exceptionally dangerous predator. Shuffle all the path cards in the valley set and add 3 random cards from this set to the path deck. So, if I... Slot isn't empty. What do you mean slot isn't empty? Huh? Okay, so that's 12. If I return them real quick and we go Woods, Valley, that should be... Okay, they separate it. That's how they do it. So, all the path cards and add 3 random cards. So we take 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Oh,
that's how they do it.
is
Okay.
that how we got the bird last time?
Yes.
I think so.
That's how you got the bird last time. Check the weather location and missions for any instructions labeled path deck assembly when you finish building the path deck. So that's not a thing. Let's do arrival. The lead ranger, draw 1 challenge card and do the following based on the challenge icon on that card. Annie, please draw the top of the challenge deck.
There's a challenge deck.
Up here. It's those. That's the entire challenge deck.
How do you only grab one card?
Click and draw
Do
quickly.
it fast.
Yeah, like that. Flip it over, press F. Mountain. You draw 1 path card from this deck and put it into play. Let's see what it is. An overgrown thicket.
Oh, I remember these.
Oh,
So this
no.
comes into play
no.
along the way. You can see the arrow pointing up. So this has a presence of 1, so it fatigues you by 1 if you try to go through it. 3, I think it was called harm, the red one, and 8 progress to get rid of it. It's an obstacle, so this prevents you from traveling further. You need to deal with this somehow. You can awareness plus traversal symbols to hunt for a way through the dense foliage to add progress to this feature equal to your effort. On a mountain, you discard 1 progress from this feature, and then it fatigues you. Like, it's hard to get through here. The path is completely overgrown. Right.
Where's mom's machete when I need it?
Knees weak, mom's
Mom
machete.
has it,
I have the
hopefully.
awareness, but I don't have the traversal.
Oh, this is everyone's problem now. I mean, this is everyone's
Yeah.
problem.
I
So-
just want to help, but I can't.
So. Don't worry about it. Because now, before we deal with any of this, as you walk beneath the shade of a long-limbed oak, you think back to your youth, living and playing in the village and wild spaces of the valley. A light breeze cools your skin and it conjures a memory of your apprenticeship. You had finished your first day's work, sweat cooling on your skin, overlooking the silver fin, its water sparkling with the colors of sunset. You stood at a moment of promise. Now, as a newly sworn ranger, you stand at another, buoyed by the lessons learned in your youth. Now that you have a sense for how fucked you are, it's time to choose your background. Your background represents the formative years of your ranger's life, where they grew up, their occupation, and how they spent their time before they took on greater responsibilities in the valley. Now comes the part I remember now. This is the part where we start reading cards.
Yeah, where we were taking a hot minute because we're like,
Yay!
this thing looks cool, but this thing looks really cool.
Yeah, so
Dog.
find each of the 4 background card sets: Artisan, Forager, Shepherd, and Traveler. Each background set contains 18 cards, 2 copies each of 9 unique cards. Place these sets in the center of the play area so that all players can see them. Can you all see them?
Yeah.
Good. Beginning with the lead ranger, choose 1 background set, so 1 row, and place it in front of you. Then the next player to the left does the same. Once all players have chosen their background set, place any unchosen sets into the box. So pick a row. It will now be yours, Emmy. If you want to be evil, you pick the third one.
right.
You have to understand, Ryan. That's
If I
why
wanna
we
be evil,
elected.
pick the third one?
Yeah, that's Jesse's. Jesse really wants the dog.
Oh, no.
So,
I'll probably pick the
as you-
same as last time, which is the second
As you
one.
as you pick, be aware that these cards also have like a minimum stat lock on some of them.
Mhm.
So, for example, all of these have have cards that need like a minimum of 2 from something. So there will like be cards in there that you just can't play. At least one of them, I think.
Yeah.
But you can always discard these for effort.
How many do I choose?
The entire row. You get the entire row.
Oh, okay. Yoink.
Do you want the second one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make this easier for you. If you drop this,
Thank you.
Zoop. There you go.
How'd you do that? What was your
good.
sorcery?
You're so good.
OMG.
So if you
We got
draw a box around the cards that you want,
Oh,
you mark
okay.
them, and then you press G for group.
Group. That makes so much sense. Intuitive.
G
even.
for gimme.
Exactly.
Yeah, my other group calls it G for gangbang, but like you do you.
Well,
I mean,
famously,
huge
gangbangs
sis.
are not you doing it. Never mind.
Clusterfucks. It's all just clusterfucks anyway. Shinxie, you're next. You get to pick the next one. Which one would you like?
I took the last row last time, and I remember how to use it. I'm thinking about it.
Oh,
unless
yeah, because
Milo's
like
hovering next to it, but
Oh, yeah, the
doing
fancy
stuff with like
Oh,
the axe and the multi-tool and
that's
stuff.
just where my
I
mouse
wasn't
is.
sure if you wanted it. But
By the-
also,
Yeah.
I don't have the fitness that I did.
Like, you don't live in a bubble. You can talk to each other about which ones you want. So,
Mhm.
like, you don't have to
Let's all
like do this
discuss
by
our-
yourselves.
Together.
I say talk to each other telepathically.
Well, we are all part of the Great Shroom. That's why we all had
Yeah.
the epiphany at the same
Use the
time.
Millennium Network. Come on.
Let's all discuss our past together. What we've reached first base, trauma dumping. Let's go.
Yeah. So now that we're out of the woods, the campfire, sit around. Let's all trauma dump real quick with one another.
3 days
Oh,
later.
God.
I'm
Trauma
crazy for
bonding.
my bear.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could go with either one. If you just want to play the same one again, that's fine with me. But yeah.
No,
kind of bear?
I'll use it. I'll do it. I'm gonna take the top row.
A big one.
Yo, Shinxie's the artisan this time. Shinxie's doing the
Nice.
equipment.
Yeah, I'll do it this time.
Does it scream Super Saiyan right now?
Chaotic neutral. Chaotic neutral. As always. And then Jesse, last but certainly
Dog.
not least, you have your dog and your bird.
Dog.
Dog.
Oh.
Wait, why am I not grabbing the whole?
Wait,
Oh, there it is. I got it.
What's up? Did we bug up?
this game is so.
Did we fuck it up?
Please tell me you haven't put them in together with the rest of your deck yet.
No, I have
Nope.
not.
Okay, so as you're choosing cards, be sure to check your aspect value. Some cards in the background set require you to have at least 2 of its aspect. What they want you to do now is you don't, like, you reserve that row, that is your row, but you only get 5 of those cards.
That's how I was like, what do you mean take all of that? I don't remember that.
Can you just like, delete them all and reset it?
Well, it says now that, so it says, like, then the next player to the left does the same. Once all players have chosen their background set, place any unchosen sets into the box. Like, it says pick all of them.
So, is it
if
like...
If you do me a favor, take all of the cards and put all of them, like, into the player, like, zone again. Like, all of the cards you just picked up.
Sure.
Just, like, throw them in there. So that just your aspect cards remain.
You don't have to separate them, Emmy.
No.
Oh.
I'm about to try something funny.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Ball.
Fuck.
The game declares fuck you.
That's really funny.
I think it was a pretty commendable effort.
Yeah.
Okay, take your cards back. You get to pick 5 of them and you get both of the copies of that card.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And then we still have to move all of this back. Fuck! Oh, that's so bad.
I'm gonna take my bird. Oh, I remember liking Healing Touch quite a bit.
And I got
Healing
it.
Milo.
What, Emmy?
What? Am I pressing a button? I can't grab it. I can only fling it.
Press F1. And then try again.
Oh. There's a flick button?
Yeah. And now that you've learned that, I will never know peace ever again. I'm going to read the rest of this just to be sure.
Yeah.
Together, blah, 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 blah. Okay.
I want to do that, but we're going to do it.
Okay, next time I'm reading the entire bloody paragraph before moving on.
I like that there's a card called Homeward Bound. Love that movie.
That movie gave me trauma as a child.
That's fair.
I don't actually know that movie.
Talking dogs try and find their way home.
Yep.
And a cat,
And
I
a
think,
cat.
too, right?
Yeah. 2 dogs and a cat. A bulldog, a golden retriever, and a cat.
I'm immune to like
Yeah,
childhood movie trauma. My favorite childhood movie as a kid was Fox and the Hound.
I love that.
Oh.
That movie got 2 sequels. Very unneeded.
I didn't know it got 2 sequels, and I don't think it
it
needed
did.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I like how Calming Presence is just like, pet the bear, gentle bear.
Yeah, look.
Pat bear.
It doesn't look like it's about to eat you.
Yeah.
Yes, bear. I choose you over the man.
Yes. We could be unbearable together, you and I.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
If this attachment had 3 tokens, they attached gear. Oh, it's an attachment. That's not a piece of gear. Okay.
Okay, so I definitely want this one.
Resolve the chosen gear's effect as if you had used a token from it and or exhausted.
Oh, wait.
One eye open sounds kind of nice.
I probably discard this one.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I took the whistle here to help people avoid damage. So I've got a thing. I can help avoid damage. I could heal a person. And I could tell a bean to go fuck off. I have dog and bird.
Fine,
All
I'll
is
go.
All is
No,
good.
get back
So,
here.
hold up. No.
Oh, I was going to drag those over for you. Sorry. Go.
Oh, no. I'm going to try to unfuck my
Yeah, you're
mistake
good,
from
you're good.
previously. That's all
Yeah,
right.
no worries.
Thank you.
You're good. Is it okay if the cards I've chosen, is it okay if I toss them into my deck now? Or do you want me to wait?
Don't yet. Leave them there.
Okay,
like
I
leave
can
them
wait.
there as their own
Yeah, they're right
stack.
here.
And then
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, this is interesting. Scout 3 path cards, then draw 1 path card.
You're a path card.
That's,
Whoa.
That
whoa.
seems
Fine,
uncalled
Drew.
for.
You can't just be saying
I'm
that.
That
sorry.
is so pathist of you, Shinxie.
I'm
God.
writing a twit longer right now.
that just means
I'm
she's walking
deploying
all
the
over
Google
you.
Docky.
Wow.
My
I'm
experience
dropping
with
the Google
Shakespeare.
Docky. Yeah. No,
My-
you have to be formal. My experience with Shinxune VT.
AKA
God, use my last
that's
name,
blue.
why don't you?
We need more VTubers with like really long, complicated names. Just so that
Yeah,
it's easier for
right.
chat to yell at them fully when they do bullshit.
Yep.
Joke's on you, Tuna. My mom loves hiking.
So what
Hiking
you're
is
saying
nice.
what you're saying is your mom's the way. Okay.
Oh, fuck. I mean, that's up to you.
I don't know your mom. I'm sure she's lovely.
I know your mom. I know she's lovely.
Intimately.
Oh no.
The wonderful
I like
thing is
the
like,
meditation pillow art.
like 90% of the
Yeah.
time you think Emmy's completely harmless and then she says shit like this
Yeah.
out of nowhere. It's wonderful. Please don't change.
You got it.
You got it, boss.
Embrace your inner goon. Boy, boss.
Joke's
No,
on
we
you. I
had
don't know
enough.
how to change.
We had enough gooning yesterday. Don't need more than that.
Goons, assemble.
Got absolutely goon blocked yesterday. I wanted to
You
goon, but all of it were
did.
puns.
Yep.
They weren't puns, they were misdirects. God
I
damn
need
it.
to I need to watch that
I'm
VOD.
still mad at you for
I wanna
OnlyFans.
see it.
I hope you know.
Highly recommend. Highly recommend.
I think it was pretty admirable effort.
Am I the only one still picking?
The boots are a good
yeah.
choice. I remember liking those.
I remember the
Yeah.
multi-tool being really nice.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You do one of your tools, I think, makes you attach moments to it. So you might want
That's
to take
this
some of
one.
like the label moment. Oh, it's that one?
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, and I haven't chosen whether I want that one yet.
Oh yeah, it's
Uh,
the perfect recall thing, I think.
Actually, yeah, reverb lock it. And then
How brave of them
see,
to
I'm
print
so
Isochron
curious.
Scepter in the first set. What the fuck happened with these cards?
Ooh. I'm so
Why?
curious about Eagle Eye. Yeah, I don't know. They haven't been stacking on each other.
The different
It
sizes,
says
that's all.
scout 3 path cards, then draw 1 path card. I'm like, that seems like just a bad thing overall. Path cards are bad.
Isn't it possible to get a positive path card though? Aren't there positive ones
What
too?
the fuck?
Well, I mean, we could find like people, right? But they still
Yeah.
got in our way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's the child and
sometimes they
like
help,
trying to find her
right?
sister.
Why do these not stack?
I don't think
don't
we
know.
stack them on the
I'm
board.
watching you struggle.
Oh, wait, because they're within reach, maybe? Is that why?
I think so.
Nope.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
That one card's
yeah.
like, nah, turns hat
Ah.
to the
Is
side.
something locked
I'm
on it?
different.
It just worked. Now
All
it's
right, I need one more.
Your boots
I think
also
one of the
after you
cards
play
might
a
be
moment
locked.
soothe 1 fatigue.
Ooh, yeah,
um,
there's trail
Like-
mix.
um
Hmm.
oh, there it is.
What's wrong?
That card has the black fungus on it for me. I cannot see what
Yeah.
Oh, no.
it's just black for me.
Well, which one of the two?
This one.
The right one. Wait,
I've
why
killed
is
them
there...
both.
And they don't stack again.
Yeah, no, they still don't stack.
Yeah. They continue to fail to stack.
Build the rest of your deck first, and then do you want this card? If I'm going through all this effort and you don't take this card in the end,
Yeah. No, I decided on yes, I did want that one. I was just looking at Meditation Pillow. I'm like, wait, no, that'll overcap me on like equipable gear. So let's go Perfect Recall. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna go Eagle Eye just because I think the game probably wants you to be able to.
he now doesn't stack a
A little
game.
more lively.
I am the one who is cursed. Apparently.
It has to do with zones. It's to do with zones. Never mind.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay, there you go. These?
I'm surprised you didn't grab Trail Mix. Nice.
I don't have any morsels.
Oh shit, you're right.
What is this?
I'm
Oh,
sure
wait,
we
what are
can
you
do
talking about? I'm
later,
right
but-
here.
Well, you are not within reach.
I'm right next to you.
What I could.
Then get on my within reach board.
All right.
The fucker. I'm fighting for my life here. You don't understand. You don't understand.
Oh,
Nice.
Hey, let's go.
Peace and quiet. Finally.
we just hide them.
The voices are gone.
Nope, they're still here. There's 4 of you. Okay, so take your hand, Ranger deck, and discard, but not your fatigue stack, and shuffle them together with your chosen background cards. Place your deck face down again.
So everything except what?
Except your fatigue. None of you should have a fatigue stack, so technically, just take everything you own.
And put them into one pile.
Correct.
I'll include the ones in our hand.
Yep, including your hand and everything.
And just to double check, we should have 18 cards now.
There should be 18
Question
cards. Yes.
That's what I have. Yep.
Okay.
Sweet.
Why do I have 16?
Why does Emmy have 16 cards?
And then Emmy attacked.
I'm sorry.
Oh
Emmethy, why?
Don't lie me.
Emmy doesn't have any blue cards. Where are your blue cards?
Oh my god. Wait, do I have them? I don't think so.
I should
Bad
have at
18.
least 2 blue cards.
Yeah, you don't,
Like-
though.
Where'd
Where
they
are-
go? How'd they get disappeared?
Did someone steal my blue cards?
Well, I mean, all the rest of us have 18, so probably not.
Yeah.
Kensei says 2 cards are face down underneath the other cards.
Goat. Fucking goat. Thanks, Kensei.
Oh, there we go. There
Wait,
we go.
what happened?
They were underneath, flipped the wrong way around.
Oh.
Oh, I double fucked up. I got you.
Well,
There were layers to it.
card layers.
This mushroom has layers.
Like an onion.
Or a mushroom.
The onion
You-
shroom?
Onion mushrooms.
Shroom.
Two things that go in pizza.
Yes.
You pause to drink some water from your canteen. Voluminous clouds drift lazily overhead. You see Calypsa emerge from the trees and walk down the trail towards you. Let's walk together for a
bitch.
while, she says. I need to share some last bits of wisdom with you. It may be some time until our paths cross again out here in the wild. Before you build the rest of your deck, we'll continue playing, this time using only your Ranger's personality cards and background cards. Proceed to the refresh phase. Instead of drawing just one card, draw 6 cards, as you would at the beginning of a game. Then play the next round as described on page 12 of the rulebook before proceeding to the next step. 1 second. Allergies back with a vengeance. So everyone draws 6 cards. Get rid of one of these. Because when refresh...
We all remembered the thing.
Woo!
We can hover and hit 6. Let's go.
Search the Valley set for Calypsa, Ranger Mentor, and put her into play within range of a ranger of your choice. Don't read your campaign
I
entry
got
during
the
this
hand I
prologue,
wanted.
however. So now I need to figure out Calypso.
Oh, I finally have a heart.
I'm not gonna lie, ever since Epic
Where'd
the
she go?
Musical, you say Calypso, I think of the Calypso song.
Well, I'm not familiar with that one.
It's good.
Yeah,
Very
I
fun
don't know
musical.
Okay, put her into play in reach of a ranger of my choice.
No! No!
That bitch.
Emmy, you're the lead ranger, right?
That's exactly how it started
Sorry, Emmy,
last
I tried to
time.
draw aggro.
Yeah, last time I tried to shoot her.
This
For
time we'll harm
for
her.
no reason.
I wish to kill her and take her stuff.
On the common test card, you'll find the Connect test. Try using this test to place progress tokens on Calypso. When you clear Calypso, or before you move on to the refresh phase, regardless of whether or not you cleared Calypso, read the following. So, everyone, we're now going to take another round of turns until everyone rests. And I believe your goal is to put 12 marks on Calypso, and your other goal is to put 16 marks on Boulder Field.
Boulder Field.
Boulder Field.
All right.
So like we weren't supposed to hit like
Boulder.
refresh at all to get like any tokens back, right?
Let's say that again. Oh yeah, exactly. We're on refresh. So
Okay.
underneath your button, underneath your like tokens, you have a button that says refresh. It will also draw you a card. Put that card back.
Aww.
Technically, that's all you need to press at the start of a new round because you usually only draw one. But because it just made you return your entire hand into your deck, you got a full new hand. So, who wants to start the new round? She has two
I
presents.
gotta get
that's
rid
so
of
shall
that
annoying.
take the
thicket.
lead.
Yeah.
I shall do thing.
All right, Jesse, what do you got?
So, Thicket is awareness plus exploration, hunt. So, understand correctly. Well, basically, wait, awareness is just like an alternative way to go deal with it, as in like find way around it or through it. And the exploration one could be interpreted as I try to hack it away, right? Is that a
Yeah.
way of doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you find
So-
no, that's not how this works.
Oh,
So
okay.
the fitness traverse test
Hmm.
adds progress to a location. The overgrown thicket isn't a location; it's a feature, flora, and obstacle.
Purely have to go by awareness. Then.
Yeah, you need to find a way to deal
Got it.
harm to it, but like you don't have a way to it for it, like a machete, for example, or
okay,
something.
okay.
Like fire.
Damn it! If
Mom's
only we
machete,
weren't
yeah.
so peace loving.
Yeah, it's
Damn it.
It's almost as if there's drawbacks to this culture in this peace loving ways.
almost as if they don't want you to murder hobo everything.
How dare they?
How dare they?
So, and bear with me because I'm basically relearning here. Can I still do this again?
No, like before you do anything,
Okay.
before you do
Okay.
anything, you either play, like decide which card you want to play from your hand. So those are like these two cards that you have, they're playable. These aren't playable. Or
okay.
you pick the test that you want to start. You don't just like start dropping cards. So
I guess the test that I wanted to work on the thicket to clarify.
okay, so the only
And-
way that you currently have to interact with the thicket is its test that's printed on it, which is awareness plus hunt.
Okay.
So to start that,
So-
you would take at least one awareness
A
token.
green token.
Mhm.
And
now-
then I would add compass related items, correct?
Yes, exactly. As much as you want.
Actually, it's screw attack.
Correct. I forgot. So right. Thank you. And can I still use this for that or no?
Well, if you look at the token here, if you look at the test, it says awareness plus the screw attack symbol. So yeah,
Okay.
that
So I
is
could do
that is that
this.
symbol. So
And that would be the equivalent. So that marker indicates that represents 2, right? So this would be a math wise pull of 3, right?
this would be 3 right now. Yes, exactly.
Okay. And if I wanted to go extra hard on it, could I theoretically spend 1 fitness token to boost that?
No,
Or was that not
fitness is
allowed
not
because it's awareness?
yeah, exactly. This is an awareness test. Fitness has
Yeah.
nothing to do with this.
I'm basically doing this like this to try and explain to others / chat at the same time, and also to reinforce it in my head. All right, so basically, reaffirming for myself 1 awareness. Card's value of the compass is equal to my fitness, which is 2, so a total of 3. And I will take a crack at it.
Okay, you will need to put in 8 in total to like resolve this. It's difficulty is 1. That's fine. Do you want me to draw the card, or do you want to commit more to this?
Am I allowed to start second one of these, or? Of
course, you can always contribute as many of these as you want.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Wait, that's so many tokens. Holy shit.
That is 5 tokens.
Yeah.
So that's an effort value of 5.
Well, isn't that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Isn't that 10?
Well, why would it be 10?
Because
of
1 awareness,
the number of fitness tokens,
and
then there's 2
2
of these.
from each of these.
Okay, so
that's 4 or 5.
So there's 2 fitness tokens. So this one is a value of 2. This one's a value of 2. 1 plus 2 plus 2.
He's 5.
Yeah, okay, my bad.
And plus 1 from the awareness there, so 6, if I understand correctly.
Exactly. So that is 6 entire tokens added out of the 8 necessary to get rid of it. I will now no longer place them on the card. I've learned my lesson.
Just doing my part. So aware, so focused.
He's hunting.
There's nothing that interacts with the symbol there. So wonderfully done. Well done, well done. Who would like to go next?
Oh, does
I wish I
never
had
mind.
more.
Trying to figure
Emmy,
out
don't
what we're
forget to
doing.
hit your refresh button.
My refresh button?
Yeah, bottom left.
Down here.
And it will draw
and then
an
put
additional
back
card,
that.
put that back, and shuffle, and you're good.
Already done.
Okay.
Don't worry. You're fine.
Yeah, fair enough.
Would you like to go next, Emmy?
I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. I guess I'm still kind of just confused on everything.
So let me tell you like the current situation that's going on with you. Your party has encountered this overgrown thicket that's in the way. You found yourself in the boulder fields. There's this huge overgrown thicket that you want to make your way through. Everyone is currently trying to find a way through this, but for you specifically, Calypso's standing next to you and like talking at you. So it's hard for you to interact with this overgrown thicket right now. You're in an active conversation as everyone else is working on this thing, right? So you could try to help the party work on this overgrown thicket. However, because she has a presence value, that's how engaged you are in this conversation, she will fatigue you as you're trying to listen to her and help them find a way through at the same time. So one thing you can do, you could try to get the conversation over with first by filling up this progress meter, or find like other ways to exhaust her, get her distracted to deal with something else, right?
It'd be nice if we could tell Calypso, hey, Calypso, can you be a doll and just go deal with the thicket? Help us with that, oh wise ancient one.
Persuade her to help.
I could avoid her and exhaust her, but I don't know how that would work.
you just zone out, eyes glaze over, ignore the conversation, walk towards the thicket.
Suddenly, Emmy like goes down and like into like a low crouch and is like, I'm in stealth now. Calypso goes, what?
You can't see.
Yeah, you could do that. Absolutely.
Feed her a piece of mushroom.
Would that
She'll
do
pass
progress
out.
though?
Not on her, no. It would just exhaust her, and then she isn't talking to you anymore at the moment.
I guess that's the only thing I can do because I can't like connect or talk with her. I don't have any hearts. I'm fatigued myself already. It seems
something
your
heartless.
Social battery drained.
Social battery's gone.
I just got a raid. Welcome in, raiders. I'm playing some board games today with Karen, Josiah, Shinxie, and Emmy. And Aki says, Scout says, came to see how the board games were going. We're talking about social batteries as a method of playthrough, so that should give you an indication.
Yeah. So you succeed at exhausting her. What is it you're doing, Emmy? How are you getting out of this active conversation?
Oh geez. Well, you know, I'm like walking faster and faster as like she keeps trying to like talk to me and she's like slowly draining behind and I'm like, come on, keep up. Come on.
Makes me think of the meme format where the person's walking and person's trying to get their attention. It just builds up and they're just running away from them.
Yeah, suddenly I'm at like a full sprint.
Wonderful.
Turned into a fitness test all of a sudden.
Yep.
Oh, wonderful.
If I remember correctly, you said technically we could actually kill her,
Oh, wait.
but
I
it's
mean,
very bad. So
You can do what?
Does Emmy get a travel token on the thicket because of the mountain on Calypso?
No, she's exhausted. She doesn't help. No.
Well, it doesn't trigger the mountain effect on her.
No, first you resolve the success effect of the test, which is she gets exhausted,
Okay.
and then we resolve the mountain, and the mountain says like, "Oh yeah, this isn't red eat. This is exhausted."
Oh, she's EP. Okay, I see.
She's done with Emmy's shit.
big eeper.
God's greatest eeper. All right, good job? Question mark? I don't know.
Good job! Exclamation point.
Job.
Well done.
Who wants to
Yes,
go
job.
next?
All
Who wants to go
right.
next?
Well done, Ranger.
Sleep sport. God damn it. Oh, Emmy
Wow,
wants to
spores.
Pokemon battle.
I cast long nap upon ye.
Oh no.
So I could go, but my current intent would be to equip something, and I wouldn't really do anything after that because the thicket's still in the way. I could try and go through the thicket, but that's not really my forte. I have the least awareness out of everyone.
Hey, I had very little awareness myself, but I still managed it. I believe in you.
It's true. It's true. Well, Shanksy, do you want to go or am I going?
I
Did you already go?
haven't. I could do like one. Wait, it's technically two. But
I mean,
don't
we're
think I wanna
just
get rid of this
thinking
thing.
about all of operations right now. Nothing bad's gonna happen once you're all done. Like, it's just someone else taking their turn,
Yeah.
so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's no grand
Okay,
plan
I
yet.
can do it. I'll do.
It's a grand something.
Like I could just do that.
This would need to be attached to a ranger's equipped gear. There is no equipped gear right now.
I can't spend this. Like,
Oh, you want to
get
discard
rid of
it? No, absolutely you
yeah,
can. You can
just, like,
absolutely do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. So that would be an effort value of 2. Would you like to put anything else in?
That's all I. Nah. Yeah, nah. Here you go. I'm gonna spend it. I'm gonna do
You
it.
sure?
No, not at all. I'm taking it back. Okay, we're
Oh,
good.
God.
Boom! Success!
No! Nice.
+1. Nice.
+1, so that is a total of 3. You find a way through the overgrown thicket eventually. Find your way through. Like you push some branches to the side after
Sure.
Jesse's hacked his way through, and
Yeah, I was gonna say she ventures into the roughly Jesse-shaped hole in the thicket and then
Yes.
finds the
I'm
last 2
just-
feet to get through.
Exactly. I'm just like a
Absolutely.
himbo. I just walk through it and there's just cuts all over me like, I don't feel anything.
it's just like an exact Jesse cutout.
Yep.
Beautiful. Well done,
Including
well
the
done.
hair pieces.
Yes,
Yep.
made of steel. Milo, what would you like to do?
So I want to equip my adaptable multi-tool.
Yeah,
Or I believe I can do this if I spend 2 focus, right?
absolutely.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna
to
equip
focus,
my adaptable multi-tool.
and it has 3 charges.
Yippee!
I don't know why, but mentally in my head, you're like, and I'm going to hack apart Calypsa.
She
No,
is
like-
currently exhausted and
For-
vulnerable.
For
we
me,
use
this
her body as bait for the wolves.
For me, the sentence auto-completed with "I'm going to equip my adaptable multi-tool and have sex with it." Like, That's how that completed.
Oh, no.
It has that function? Yes.
Who knows?
It's got RGB lighting as well.
Oh.
Ooh, for like the like real central stuff. I see. I mean, it even says there is no better companion than a Memlev multi-tool, if you know what I mean.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Who's going next?
Oh, that's right. We have to actually do the traversing part. Forgot about that part.
Yeah.
I got nothing for that.
I am also rather tapped out on
Can I connect with the land?
that. Gently stroke the
No.
rock. Good boulder. Great boulder. Pretty boulder.
Oh, the pilgrims used to
cannot.
ride you babies for miles.
Yeah.
I just want to ride you for the
Gentle
night.
boulder. Tell me your secrets. Whisper them sensually in my ear.
Awful.
Draw one ranger card. So if I do the remember, I get to scout for a card and pull it. Like look for the card, search it.
Yes, exactly.
So like if
So-
I did that, I could, yeah. Like I could just get like another card that would have like a compass on it, basically.
Yeah, maybe. Exactly. So the amount of effort you put in is the amount of cards you get to look at from the top of your deck, and then you put them
you
in.
need to look at the top of the card. Okay.
Exactly. Then you put them in order that you want, and then you draw one card. So in essence, you get to pick one that you want to draw. Yes.
Okay. I was thinking it was searching. Okay. Let's see. You know what? Yeah. Why the hey not? I will I'll spend a focus to do. So if I do that, do I get to do? Does this count as
3.
2?
Yep, that counts as
Yeah.
2. So
Okay.
you get to look at the top 3 cards of your deck. I'm just gonna do it like this.
Sweet.
And you get to like put them in any order on top of your deck, and then you draw the top card.
The ranger may discard one of their equipped gear to search the ranger's deck for a gear and equip it without paying its energy cost. What do your boots do again? Milo.
My boots, I don't remember because they're not in my hand, nor
Yeah.
but they have nothing to do with traversal.
Okay.
I
they're
believe it's something
unique.
to do with fatigue, if I remember right.
Response after you play a moment, soothe 1 fatigue.
Yeah.
Okay. In a ranger's discard, this ranger may immediately play this attachment as if it were in their hand. You know, I guess I'll just take a perceive.
Alright.
Perceptive. It says perceptive. Do I
Perceive
put
the
them back
card.
on top and shuffle?
Yep. No, you just put them back
Okay.
on top in order that you want.
Oh, okay. I'll put that one on top then.
All right.
And you go
Nice.
into discard.
Who's next?
Cool.
Just to remember, when we are out of moves, we
Yes.
will rest, and then once we rest, we will be drawing. We will each draw a path card and refresh. Is that how that works?
That depends on what the tutorial wants us to do, really.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm just basically deciding whether I want to like dump all of my fitness and screw attack tokens to just like make a bunch of progress or not, because otherwise
Play-
it's just I'm spreading it over a bunch of turns.
Play the next round as described on page 12 of the rule before proceeding to the next step. So like if you all rest, if you end this, then we're continuing the tutorial, whether or not you cleared Calypso or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm basically just deciding whether I want to like throw all of my resources at a fitness test to do as much traversal as possible, basically.
You will eventually have to clear this. Like you will eventually have to go through this.
And I can't interact with Calypso, right? Like I know she's exhausted, but she's within Emmy's reach, right?
You
And
can,
so I
you
can't
can interact with her. I think you can.
You get to call over. You get to shout very loudly.
Hey, Calypso,
Hey!
get over here.
Bitch! Hey!
This
not
poor
responding.
woman.
Play on your turn, you can choose one test to perform on any card in play, except for cards in other Rangers play areas. So no, not Calypso. On your turn, you can
And then we
choose
can't
one
have-
test to perform. Hold up. So you can't perform any tests that are on her, but there aren't any tests on her anyway. But you should be able to target her with like the common tests. Most tests require that you interact with a card. When you perform a test on a card within reach, along the way, or in the surroundings, you can count as interacting with that card. A card in your play area or played from your hand. If that, for example, and play other cards between you and the card with which you are interacting can cause you to suffer fatigue. So you can interact with her, but everything that's going to be in the way is going to cause fatigue to you, which there is nothing. So it should just be
Oh, that's interesting.
clear.
Oh.
So I could potentially build progress towards completing Calypso.
Yes. I will tell you that, like, once you all end your turn, she's going away anyway. So you could also not.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to throw it all on red.
Yeah.
All right. What do you want to do?
Fitness test.
Okay, 3,
Yeah, that's what you think.
4, 5. Okay, that's a lot.
5.
Nice.
5 on fitness. We're making progress. Watch me hit a -2. It'd be so sad.
Yep, just a -1.
-1.
Just a -1.
All right. That is 4 to it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the wrong tokens. It doesn't matter. I'll stick with those for now. And then there are no red effects to trigger here. You're fine. So these two get discarded. And then who is taking the next turn? Jesse, right?
Yeah, I guess I could go. Yeah. Let's see here. Much of anything I could really here. Not really. Technically, I could activate a red and just add protest.
And
However,
is Jesse cutting off for anyone else, or is that just me?
Yeah, they're
you're-
cutting out.
Oh,
pretty
am I
bad.
cutting
Cut
out?
out a bit.
yeah. I don't know why Discord really hates my mic setup, but stream wise, it sounds great. Just Discord's a little bitch.
We dealt with that yesterday, yeah.
I don't, Discord needs to fix their shit. There's like several updates back. It started to be a little bitch about a lot of things.
Like Calypso.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be selfish and deploy my dog because he's so cute and I love him.
Yeah.
You could chase Calypso around.
Exactly. Now to deploy that, I have to spend 2 spirit, correct?
Yes,
If I'm understanding
correct.
the 2 up there correctly?
Yep.
So, oh, nope, not all of them. Just 1 and a 2. Actually, can I theoretically hover over a stack of the tokens and hit 2 to draw just 2?
No.
Aw. Oh well. But yeah,
That would be easy.
There's my turn. Yeah, it would be great actually too.
Good dog.
But yeah, that's my turn. I deployed the dog and like, behold, my baby boy.
Look at him. No. Is our Emmy back? Or is our Emmy still AFK?
Maybe AFK?
I think she's still gone.
Sounds AFK.
Okay. Oh,
But we can.
no, that was Shixie.
Oh.
I hit my funny
Dog.
bone.
No, don't do that.
Well, as long as we don't go consecutively, we can just keep running
Yeah, that's true.
turns, right?
That's true.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
So anyone else want to go?
So I have a quick question.
Mhm.
How many times can I exhaust my equipment per turn? Once per turn?
Once, because then it's exhausted.
Oh, right, it taps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm just going to for my turn. How do I unexhaust it? Is it just like I hit do I have to
refresh
rest, or
the-
is it like
I think it's in refresh step, but I don't know that.
if
Let's
it untaps
find
when it comes
out.
back to me? That'd be different. That'll affect how I
Cheek.
play this.
Ending the day. That's not what I'm looking for. Where is refresh? Refresh. Draw 1, refill all, ready all cards in play, ready all exhausted cards in all areas, then a new round begins. So yeah, it's after everyone rests.
Okay. Well, I'll just take a turn real quick then to spend 1 token to get 1 fitness token back. However, I'm able to do that. Thank you.
So that doesn't actually take your turn.
Lord.
Oh,
Like you interacting with like your
Oh.
tools and stuff doesn't take your turn. You still get to either play a card, start a test, or rest.
Oh. Okay. I will. Oh no, I can't. I don't have any focus left. I mean, can I just like? I don't want to like commit to resting, but can I just not have taken this turn?
Yeah.
Or can I like pass the rest of this turn or whatever?
No, you cannot pass the rest of this turn. You have to rest or do something.
Okay, I'm just gonna move this.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna move that there because that'll be my intention later on. But
You can find the tokens here if you want to grab them yourself. The energy tokens are in these bags.
okay.
All right. Anyone else want to take a turn?
I will.
Okay. What you got?
I'm just gonna boop and doot. And
I'll be right
all the
back for a
cards.
moment as well, because
Absolutely.
I'm going to grab some more water.
Sure thing.
And then I can just like toss this other one on.
So 3 for traversing. And bless
Thank
you.
Hey,
2 for
I will
traversing.
take that too. Nice.
However, because it's a perfect day, that is an additional +1 as well. So you still
Heck
get
yeah.
your
Nice.
3. There we go.
Nice.
Zoop.
Well, almost halfway.
Almost.
It's a trudge up this slight slope.
We are at 7. Speaking of water, everyone hydrate. Thank you, Taco.
Man, I love coffee.
Anyone else?
I ran out
Emmy,
of my coffee, so
would you like to take a turn?
what can I do?
Many things.
Your best.
You could start traverse. You could maybe try to traverse Boulder Field to add tokens to it. You could play any of the
I
cards
guess
in your
I'll
hand.
traverse.
Sure.
Hey, nice.
Oh, fun fact.
Here we
Instead
go.
of doing that, read this one real quick. Familiar ground.
Your hand's in the way.
Oh, sorry.
Add a thing to a floor, add 3 into a trail.
Yeah, so instead of like discarding all of this stuff, you could just play this card. This is a trail. You could add 3 guaranteed to this by just playing the card instead of taking a test on it.
Oh, so I just play it?
Yeah, so this will cost you 1 red, but it doesn't cost you this card.
Okay.
So the cost is on the top left. For 1 red, you either get to do damage to some flora, there isn't any flora, or you add 1, 2, 3. Done. And that's the first.
Coolio?
That's the first 10. Well done.
6 more to go.
Yeah.
This has been VTuber math.
Who wants to go next?
I am waiting until I'm basically waiting until everyone else is done because the last action I want to take and then I'm going to commit to resting is actually I guess I could just do that. I just,
Do it now.
Yeah, I'll just do it now. I'll eat one of those, grab one. You got it.
Got it. Sorry.
And
eaten.
yeah, so I'm just out now. It's you guys taking turns until we're all resting.
This refreshes to its maximum anyway once you rest.
Oh,
All you've now done is exhaust your tool for no reason.
God damn it.
You can spend this and try to traverse
Yeah,
for
I'll
1
just-
red.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. As long as we hit a 0 or +1, right?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
exactly. And maybe you even hit a mountain.
Let's do it.
Hey, +1.
There you
There you go.
go.
Nice.
Hey.
Nice.
+2. Well done, well done, well
Hooray.
done.
Heck yeah.
It's not a waste anymore. I'm not a
Woo.
waste. I'm not a waste. I have value.
4 more.
And it's 2.
But for how long?
Anyone want to
And
go
now
next?
orange.
Very orange. It was the sun symbol. Who's next? Who's next?
That's all I got.
So Shinxie's next and rests? Or...
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to rest, but
Oh yeah,
I guess
I'm
I
also
got two
committing
more
to resting now.
traversals.
Yeah, do you want to try, Emmy?
Yeah, I got 2 more traversals. Hold on.
Ooh. Wait, this could be it. This could be it, Emmy.
Oh,
If this is a +1, if this is a +1 red, that's it. It is!
Yep.
hey, let's
Nice!
go! Nice!
Gamer.
mushroom coming in clutch.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
There we
go.
go.
clutch
Well
room, if you will.
done.
Been good.
Well done. Resolved. All right. Does
Yeah,
everyone
take that
just...
hill.
Does anyone still want to do anything, or would you all like to just rest now?
Rest.
Rest.
I don't think they expected you to clear this in one turn, by the way. I don't think the tutorial thinks you can.
Well, that's okay because last time we did this, it took us like 12 turns.
Yep.
Yeah. So
we also had a bunch of wolves that spawned.
I love how the
Yeah.
tutorial says, by the way, your goal for the round is to clear Calypsa.
Oh yeah.
When
I
you
just
clear
kinda, like,
Calypsa,
exhausted her.
when you click Calypsa, or before you move on to the refresh phase, so that's what we're doing now, we would now go to refresh, read the following. And that was the last time I went swimming near Lutrinal Hold. You and Calypsa share a laugh. She in earnest, you go, ha 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 ha. She takes the hem of your cloak between her thumb and forefingers and nods solemnly. You are now a ranger of the valley, she says. You are charged with protecting its people and lending aid to any in need. But while you do, take care to look out for each other. Your fellow rangers will need you, and you will need them. She steps back and smiles. It's time to return to Lone Tree Station. I must go by a different route, but I'll see you there. Return
think she's
Calypsa, Ranger, return her to the deck. Yeah, she is like
Quickly,
so fed
while
up.
she's not looking, kill her and take her stuff.
No,
That
stop.
bitch.
Now
She's
that
like,
you've
this
had
mushroom is too much.
now that you've had an opportunity to try out some cards from your background set, it's time to choose your specialty. Your ranger's specialty represents their recent past and the occupation to which they've dedicated themselves prior to joining the Rangers. Find each of the 4 specialty sets: Artificer, Conciliator, Explorer, and Shaper. Each specialty set contains 26 cards. Place these sets in the center of the play area so that all players can see them, beginning with the last player to choose a background set. Choose one specialty set and place it in front of you. Then the next player to the right does the same. We're not doing the placing, we're picking them from the middle of the board. Now that everyone has a set, take some time to look through the cards. You'll choose a total of 5 unique cards, getting 2 copies of each, plus 1 roll card, which does not get shuffled into your deck. So,
Okay.
specialties. Here they are. Once again, you will choose a row, and then out of those, you get to pick one of the 2 one of the 2 rolls, and then 5 unique cards from among them. Jesse, I
know
believe.
which one I want.
Jesse, you get to go first.
Okay. I want the ferret.
The ferret. So
And
Jesse,
that would be this row, right?
Jesse's locking in the second row, either the Guardian or the Voice of the Elders. Right, Emmy,
Huh.
which one would you like?
Do I get to choose from any of them, or?
Yes, any of the rows. Except the second one. The second one's locked.
I wish to use the Orland Thumper to summon Shai Halud.
Oh no.
Thump, thump.
I guess I'll take the third one.
Right, Emmy's on the third one. Shinx, which one would you like?
Do.
How many do we choose?
5 of the cards in that row.
I never got to use a sketchbook last time.
True.
I was so sad about that. I will go with, you know what, I'll take the last row. I'll take the 4th.
Okay, and then Milo, you've got the first row. So take 5
okay.
cards of these. remember to look at the costs that they have associated with them. So, for example, like all of them have like 3 cards per color, but the third one will always require you to have like 3 of that attribute.
Also, I don't remember, was there a limitation on how many we could pick from a category as well? Red, blue, and all that?
No, none at all. None at all.
Okay. I couldn't remember if there was or not, so I wanted to double check.
You can go like all into your main stat if you want. Shinx, one thing for you, as you're picking cards, by the way, from the 4th one, you have to kind of pick a conduit.
Yeah.
And conduit means, like, I think you start with them always on your board. I think that was the thing.
Okay.
There was something weird about conduits. But like,
Is
I
that why it
remember there
says
was
setup
a
on it?
I remember there was a note somewhere that said like, hey, if you're on like if you're on the shaper path, like remember that you're fucked without a conduit. There was something there.
Okay. Yeah, definitely need the one that.
If you've chosen shaper as your specialty, you may search your deck for a conduit and equip it. Yeah, every time you do that.
Sweet.
It seems like you get to equip it for free as well, which is kind of funny.
Thank God. If you permit tests in which you commit one or more manifestation. Okay. Each return location when you may redistribute any number of that between them. Oh.
To be aware of my awareness.
Netaka says, think of a conduit as your arcane focus on D&D. Exactly.
What's arcane focus?
A thing that you have to channel your energy through to actually cast bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Nerds!
Just makes me think of the buff dum-dum guy from the movie Revenge of the Nerds. He yells, nerds! As he rips like a book in half, I think.
I just think of Homer.
Yeah, that too.
Oh god, there's so much gear.
Ooh, I can't decide.
I'm so tempted to get Intent Translator. It's neat. But I did grab the Thumper, though, so I could beat the shit out of things.
Oh, by the way, Shinx, because the conduit kind of comes free, you don't have to pick the one that costs 3 focus just because you focus. You can pick one of the other really expensive ones as well. Like, I think all of them. Because you get this for free at the start of setup. You can pick like any of them. I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
Hey, can you remind me how gear works again? Like when deploying a gear item?
You pay for the cost of it, and then you put it down.
Okay.
And then
And
gear
it has charges.
Some of them do, but most importantly, at the top right of a gear, you have like 5 blippies.
Okay.
And you can only equip this much. So, for example, let's take the intention translator here. This needs 2 out of your 5 available blippies.
Oh,
so
okay.
You have 3 more slots to equip stuff with. You can't equip more than that unless you have modifications to it.
So if I wanted to deploy the gear here, I would spend a focus to put it out and put it on my head.
Yep.
And then it would have 3 uses.
It has 3 charges, exactly.
Yep. All right. And it takes up 2 out of the 5 gear slots. Got it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I will take this. That 8. Pick one more.
Ooh. Oh god, but that's 2 blippies.
I can't decide. You know what? I'll take root snare.
Oh wait, I don't have.
Actually, no, that'll just be too costly.
Just a double check here. This like 3 spirit on the bottom left is like the minimum stat requirement, right? Right.
Sorry,
here.
say that again. Yes,
This
however,
is the minimum stat requirement.
yes, I don't know how this works, however. I just looked into this a bit more thoroughly, and it just says like, hey, you need to have this. But I reckon you need to have this to play it. So I'm pretty sure the conduit setup gets around that by like just being equipped. But I don't really know. It doesn't really say more than that. So we'll just play it like that, whatever.
So I could potentially attach this to my special locket and play it like that, maybe?
No, I don't think so. Hold up. Do we have like card anatomy somewhere?
I have my 10 cards, by the way, so I'm good in that regard.
Wonderful.
Oh.
Oh, it says play the attached moment as if it was in your hand. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Still want to know this. Card anatomies 24.
I need 2 more. This is tough.
Right?
There's so many cool ones. It's really hard to choose quite a bit, really.
Mm-hmm.
Were we picking the person on the left too?
You must have this value or higher in the shown aspect to include this card in your deck. Ah, okay, so Shinxi, ignore what I said. I'm an idiot.
Okay, yeah. I'll go with the other one.
So that's the number printed on our card, not the number of tokens we have?
Yes.
Okay, so I can't use
also, Shinxi asked, are we allowed to pick the guy card as well? And pick
Yes,
that up?
absolutely. Absolutely. Pick one of the two in addition to the 5 cards.
Got X-Ranger cards. Okay.
Okay, I don't think I want the canteen. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, really? Hold
on.
No way.
But
don't worry about it.
Okay.
This is about to be really funny.
Oh.
This is about to be really funny. Finish building your decks. Everything's fine. You're all doing wonderfully. You're all doing so well.
Oh no.
Emmy?
I have so many blippies. God damn it.
Did you pick your dude?
Oh, I picked 5. Do I need to pick a dude with it?
Yes, you have to pick one of the 2 rolls alongside the 5 that you picked. So this is in addition to the 5
I see,
on
I
top.
see. I picked my dude.
Wonderful. They go like here or somewhere. They go somewhere.
They really should have put
No, I think they go exactly there. You're right. They do go into the end of end of day thing.
Oh, okay.
This is just a different button. Yeah, it's just a button that ends the day. Please don't press that button, by the way. That would be disastrous.
I end the day.
I decide when the sun sets.
I'm the sun keeper.
Oh no.
I control the evil day star.
That just reminds me of the Camille collab. So Camille hosted a collab where we played Guilty as Sock. And in one of the trials, I was named a witness. And like, I forgot what the accusation for the defendant was. It was like, I think it was being a little cringe is okay, was the accusation. And they were going on about the sun and like seeing the sun, and like I was called as a witness, and I'm like, I don't know what to say here. I don't know what to do here. I am the king of the sun. That was the first thing that came to mind, so that's what I did. It was a wonderful collab.
I mean, he's the king of the sun.
Hey, you can't fight
But I am the emperor of the universe. I outrank
I have
you.
a question.
Me, the Kensai.
Yes. What's your question?
Perish.
With my conduit,
Yes.
if I scout
Mhm.
for the challenge card, does it count
Does it count what?
towards getting tokens on this?
No, because you scout ranger cards, which are these.
No, with so scout one challenge card over here. If I do that and then call it.
Oh, no. So, the Rod of Clouds works this way. When you draw from this deck, when you properly draw and reveal, then you call it. So let's
I can't do that if I'm scouting it.
No. Scouting isn't drawing. Scouting isn't drawing. But you can scout it, and then you know what's on top, and then you 100% can call it correctly.
I hate that I read Throng of Life as Thong of Life.
I read that as Song of Life. I'm surprised it's not called that.
I use it like a slingshot.
Yeah.
I always got a slingshot on me.
Does everyone have
Song of Life?
Yeah. Does everyone have all of their stuff picked? Everyone have their cards?
Oh,
yeah.
All right. In that case, everyone, blah blah blah. Be sure to check your aspect values. Yeah. Take your hand, ranger deck, and discard, but not your fatigue stack, and shuffle them together with your chosen specialty cards. Place your deck face down again. You should now have 28 cards, I believe. Please have 28 cards.
So I have. Wait a minute. Oh,
you should have 27.
I have my dog deployed. That's right.
You should have 27. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also have 27 because I have a earpiece out.
Correct.
I had to think for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Math.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
What'd you do?
You okay, Amy? Can I help you?
Oh, wait. No, it finally stacked. No, it didn't.
They don't stack in that area. That doesn't work. Like, for some reason, half the board is like a non-stack exclusion zone because they don't want you to for your cards to clump all the time.
Okay.
So, I'm supposed to have a second version of my conduit in my deck?
Yes. The second version of your conduit, you discard it for the material on it. You're supposed to have 28.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. There we go.
All the fingerprints on Emmy's deck.
Yep.
All hands on Emmy's deck.
Everyone, please shuffle. Please shuffle your decks. Start your engines, and then we proceed to the refresh phase. Instead of drawing just one card, everyone draw 6 cards, as you would at the beginning of a game. Then we proceed to the next round of play. Remember when I said this is going to be so funny?
And then draw 5.
Yeah.
That's actually smart, yeah. If you draw 5 and then refresh, that means you don't have to put a card back. So, this is about to be really fucking funny. Regardless of your current location, Ancestors Grove or Boulder Field, your goal this round is to travel to Lone Tree Station. If you are able to travel at the end of a round, travel to Lone Tree Station to complete the prologue. So in order to travel to Lone Tree Station, you need to put 16 tokens onto Boulder Field.
Again?
No, not again. They're still on there.
Okay, well. All right. We did it.
Yeah. So,
good job, team.
All right, we put a 17th one on there just to trigger it again. We'll be fine.
You emerge from a line of trees and find yourself walking through a vast rolling field. In the distance, you see the towering form of Lone Tree Station rising against the clear blue sky, and on the breeze you smell the hint of something sweet. Is someone baking? The prologue. The prologue
Banana
is nearly.
bread.
No, it smells like cookies.
Grandma's cookies.
Banana cookies.
Wasn't Calypso heading to Lone Tree Station, so why not travel with her? Because she's a bitch about it. She says, it's time to return to Lone Tree Station. I must go by a different route.
Fucking
To be fair, we
boomer.
were kind of
It is
mean to
what
her.
happened.
It was probably for the best. We
Yeah,
would
it
have
was
killed
Emmy.
her.
It was Emmy's fault. The prologue is nearly complete. take some time to tidy up the play area, gather your deck, discard pile, fatigue stack in hand into your ranger deck, and set it aside. So put the cards in your hand back into your deck and shuffle again. Also, everything you have equipped, everything you've got equipped also goes back into your deck, including your dog.
I am reading.
Usually, you choose your outside interest from the entire starting card pool. But for the prologue, we'll narrow it down a bit, so it's not such an intimidating choice. We're not going to narrow it down a bit, just so you know. If you're playing solo, you can skip the next step and choose your outside interest from the starting card pool, or you can choose one of the suggested outside interests listed on page 33 of the rulebook. Look through the cards from your chosen background and specialty sets that you did not include, or couldn't include in your deck. Oh no, we're doing this. Never mind, we're doing this.
Okay.
So, you look through everything that you couldn't include. Choose 2 of those cards, so 4 in total, and set them aside if you think they might be helpful to the group. If someone in your group is playing as a shaper, keep in mind that most cards from that specialty are not useful to other players due to their keywords, so choose carefully. Shinxie, shaper sucks. Beginning with Elite Ranger, choose 1 card from those in the center of the table and place them in front of you. Then the next player to the left does the same. Once all players have chosen their outside interest, add those cards to your deck and return the remaining cards from your background and specialty sets to the box. So, I'm going to bring your specialties back.
Cool.
Pick 1 or 2 or none of those. And then afterwards we're gonna pick the cards from the background that you haven't picked, and you could pick those as well. So 0, 1, or 2 of the cards, and put them aside.
We could chat about this. Is anyone interested? No.
Nope.
Oh, no
Okay.
chatting. Okay.
No, the point is that you think these are interesting to the group.
Gotcha. Okay.
Remember, you could also pick cards from your background, but we can't really display them both at the same time right now.
Somebody already grabbed Canteen.
Well, I mean, it's from mine, so yeah. We can only pick from our own row, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
I don't think I can use that.
Shinxie, you probably just want to pick from your background. I think that's what they mean by, like, hey, your shaper stuff doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Let's go with these 2.
Right. If you want me to switch to the backgrounds, once you're done picking here, let me know.
Wait.
I think I picked some interesting things.
Only from your row, yes. But you're not getting these cards. These cards are going to be provided to other people, potentially. So pick something that you think other people might like.
Meet the witch in the gingerbread house. God, I hope so.
If she turns me into a cookie, I give you all permission to eat me.
I put those.
All of you'd assume I wasn't going to anyway.
Like, move those down to your board, Emmy?
Provide consent.
Yeah.
Emmy? Move those down to your board. I'll go for the other one. There you go. And then backgrounds. Remember, you can only have 2 cards in total, so if you want to take any from your background, you're going to have to put one of the others back.
Actually, I think the bottom one are all from my background.
They are not in the right order anymore, but like the rows are consistent, so like...
Yeah.
Which one
I
I've ever...
because of the bear.
I don't know which one of these is your row, unfortunately.
So we can only pick from our row.
Yes,
right?
once, like, only from your row. If you've already picked 2 cards from the previous set, then like don't, because you can only pick 2 cards in total. You can put one of the previous cards back if you want. If you prefer one of your background cards over the specialty cards, you can do that totally if you want. But... Like, Shinxie will have to pick from here because Shaper.
Yeah.
Everyone good?
I think I'm happy with the 2 I picked before.
Okay. Then we'll wait for Shinxie to move those away so they're not going to be called. And then do me a favor, everyone, and put all of those cards up here.
Taco. Look.
Something.
Actually,
I'm
yeah.
Taco's got a point, but he's out of line.
something. I'm gonna breed that ginger. Wait, what?
Gingerbread.
Man, I want cookies.
Me too.
Oh, I got you, Emmy. I got you. So
Oh.
Wait
I'm
for him.
sorry.
it's okay. It's tabletop sim. Don't worry about it. No worries. So, beginning with the lead ranger, Miss Emma Maffei. Pick one of the cards that don't belong to your row. Any one of them.
Boy.
And that goes into your deck.
Golly. Actually, fun fact, we have some Girl Scout Pop-Tarts right now, and one of them is the Samoa flavored. It's so
Those
good.
are my favorite.
They're so fucking good,
my
Emmy.
Favorite.
And they're in
Yes, I
Pop-Tart
love
form.
them.
They're so good.
Oh, Pop-Tarts.
Kind of mad we don't have Girl Scout cookies over here.
Well, you could fix that. Your government could start a Girl Scout program that sells cookies.
Unfortunately, you
Have
get
better
all of the other
cookies.
American things too. Like it's a package deal.
Okay, no, never
Yeah.
mind. Thank you. Shanxi, your pick. I'll pass.
Oh boy.
The
The,
Deutsch
the stat
Scouts.
requirements still count. Absolutely, can say.
Yeah.
The stat requirements always count.
Yes, MJ, they do.
Son of a bitch.
Hmm.
Did you? You okay, Milo?
I the thing I want, I can't have because I don't have enough awareness.
Oh, is it the
Oblivious.
Hydroglend goggles?
No,
Hydrolens?
it's the pocketed belt pouch.
Ah,
Oh.
I have one awareness, so I cannot take that one.
damn.
oh, because you need the 2 awareness to be allowed to grab it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Mhm.
this?
Milo, your pick.
Hmm. Ooh, oh, well, no, that's fucking more gear. God damn it. I have so much goddamn gear. I'm gonna take moment of desperation because that's how I'm feeling right now.
To throw gear at someone. Now you have less gear. Yay. And Jesse, last pick.
I'm just double checking gear I have. I don't think I have many. So I'm just looking at what I got. Okay, that takes 1 slot, 2 slots. There was another one. Oh, yeah, I'm actually doing good on like gear equipping. Hell yeah, I mapped this out really well accidentally. Let's go.
Woo! Accidental success.
All right, how's my
Failing
awareness into victory?
failing up.
God bless nepotism.
So none of the green cards work for Jesse.
Yep. My choices, they're so vast and difficult. When a ranger performs its first test, commit whenever. Oh, that sounds kind of nice, though. But this could give me an extra energy token, right? If I'm understanding this correctly, if the infusion canteen?
There's an aspect. You may place a spare energy token here as a reminder. Exhaust. Use it. Yeah, absolutely.
Mine.
Stay hydrated. All
Stay
right.
hydrated, gamers.
And I believe these are all. I wouldn't know how to figure that out.
Emmy picked the one I picked. Yay!
Never mind. Now they're all in there. All right. That's
cards.
it, everyone. That is now your full deck. You should now have 30 cards. Please have 30 cards. Please.
I have 30. Can confirm. 30 and dirty.
30. 30, 30, 30. Yep.
Okay, Emmy's also on 30. Okay. Woo! That
Oh,
Wasn't
is
quick enough. I was gonna
It's-
pull a
Don't
card off
forget to
Emmy's
flip 'em.
stack real quick.
Don't forget the flip 'em, Emmy.
You
There
are
you go.
now ready to begin the Lure of the Valley campaign. To begin, read entry 1 titled Missions below.
I just want to
Yes.
say,
No.
I need you to be aware. We went through that so much quicker than the last time we played. This.
Yes.
We handled that
fucking
so much
bird.
better.
God damn
That
it.
bird
was-
fucked us up so much.
Bird,
Yes.
it was the
Oh.
bird combined with the bush.
Yep.
Yeah, and the worst
The
part was,
bird
Milo,
in the stupid bush.
it was the bird, it was a bush, and there was 2 fucking wolves.
So
And it was literally like, what is happening?
this
I'm
time
losing control of my life.
I'm gonna look through the deck real quick to see what the random ones were this time.
God damn it, I knew it!
But it was the bottom card. It was the bottom card of the deck.
Oh, thank God. I knew that bitch was there.
The other 2 cards were Silblay, an artist,
Oh, hey.
insufferable, and also
She's cute.
an arcology
Pose heroically
sinkhole.
to add 4 traversal to this being.
Oh, this is what happens when I sit down. This sinkhole.
Mm.
If you fail, suffer 1 fatigue. Oh, you have to. Oh, look at that! You have to protect her from predators. If there's an active predator
Oh,
exhausted,
God.
deal damage to her equal to that predator's
Oh.
presence. Like she's just out here to paint.
She's just standing there doing art while she's being attacked. She's like,
Yeah.
I will draw till my dying breath.
And the bird's like,
So-
I took offense to that.
Like she just is not going to go away unless she has painted like at least 3 of you correctly.
God.
That's
She's
so
constantly
cool.
pressing the undo
Okay,
key.
never mind.
Yes.
Insufferable, yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah,
Can't
she's
draw
an
a straight
artist.
line, undo. Can't draw a straight line, undo.
Undo. Yep.
It's 3
God.
per person.
3
Me
per person.
literally
Yeah.
watching
Shit.
me literally watching Ruby draw the same line 15 times
Yes.
in a row.
Gotta make it perfect.
You got to get just the perfect curve with the right amount of taper at each end, you know?
Yeah, the swing must be correct. Everyone.
I love how easy it is to exhaust her, though.
Yeah. Right. Like it's not very difficult. So
Oh, we could harm
that-
her.
No, don't harm the friendly people. You murder hobos.
Artist, if you
No.
don't finish your painting, I will cut off your ear.
No.
She inhales too much paint.
Okay, so Shinx collects hands, Jesse collects ears. What do I collect? Emmy, what do you collect? I need to know what my options are.
Huh?
Emmy collects brain cells.
I was just about to say that.
Emmy collects brain cells, and I collect
I'm
souls.
collecting cheese right now.
And I'm
Oh, hell
collecting
yeah.
steaks. Hurrah!
Here's 4 of
That's
them.
each of these individual campaigns you've committed to. An intense mistake.
Her masterpiece, she was willing to risk her life to create 4 stick figures and a bunch of green blobs for the ground.
Yep.
Exactly.
Exquisite. I'm a Picasso.
And on the side of the painting, in blood, the birds.
The birds are coming. Ah!
Birdemic 5. Everyone! I'm going to switch screen now because I can, and then I'm going to make you all like normal sized again. Oh, Emmy's huge. Never mind. Oh, no, that's me.
I'm
That's not.
fucking massive.
Fucking massive,
massive.
mate.
Mushzilla.
There we are. Hello, everyone. That. Oh, wait. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do?
What's up?
Games. Save and load.
Oh, good idea.
Save game. For Ranger. -1. Save. And now I'm not going to lose the save file again. Hurrah!
And, I mean, you could try.
I don't test me. Don't test me. I will.
I'm not gonna lie, by the way,
Gosh.
here, I literally have ended up exactly where I was last time with my setup. I shit you not, it's exactly the same.
I
Wonderful.
think I traded with
Shinx-
Milo.
Shinx and I traded, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Milo was the gearhead last time. And then Shinxie also had
Yeah.
considerable amounts of gear, but now it's like the other way around. But Shinxie has
My
magic.
gear before, I took too much. I couldn't even use all of it. Yeah.
Yeah, we still are both gearheads. It's just now Shinx is
yeah.
the magic gearhead, and I'm the like Dex gearhead, I guess. But I'm all strength.
So that was the proper setup. Now that we all remember how to play, this should go like a lot easier. Hurrah! We live.
All right, I'll see you guys in 3 months.
Yeah.
Do the tutorial again.
Tutorial done. Yeah.
Happy tutorial versary.
Yep. It's like
At this
Groundhog
point,
Day.
it's just like a speed run. We'll just see how quickly we do it
Yeah.
the next time.
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh my god, tutorial any percent.
Yo! I mean, you just did the
Groundhog
Calypso
Day
skip.
tutorial.
Wait, we call it tutorial Emmy percent.
You
There
just
you go.
did the entire Calypso skip. Like, that was impressive. Next up, next up we
Away from
learned
her.
Rock Hopping 101. Was it glitchless? Very glitchless. Very surprisingly.
Very, very. Mm-hmm.
Everyone, that is going to be it for today. I am now going to annoy my lovely co-streamers over here by making them do the thing that everyone always dreads, which is shill for themselves. And we're going to start with... hold up, who are we starting with? Where's my D6? There it is.
I think we should start with Kira and I.
No.
Karen, introduce yourself to the chat,
Yeah.
please.
Aaron,
Could you
you've
please?
been
Yeah,
overruled.
please do.
Quack!
Democracy has prevailed.
Quack, quack, quack. Shinxie! We're starting with Shinxie!
What? Oh shit. Hi, I'm Shinsune, your stressy, messy kitsune. I write web novels. I do stuff. I play games. My friend gifted me Liza P, so you know that's another thing for me to be really bad
How much you peeing though?
at. At least
Oh, she's
twice.
lying about her pee.
That is.
Yeah,
I-
girls don't have bodily functions. Didn't you know this?
Oh, so true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
I
a
won't-
girl. Girls don't pee or poop.
yeah, we don't
Bless
do
up,
those
queen.
things. Go piss.
I am
girl?
so
God,
excited
such
for you
a
to play
lie.
Liza P. That is one of my favorite fucking
Good game.
games of all time.
I'm excited. Yeah, it's really. I've always wanted to play. I thought it was really pretty looking, and I never made the excuse to buy it.
You're gonna have a fun playthrough with that. I've not played it myself. I've seen multiple playthroughs of it now by different people, and I don't think I've heard like many bad things about it outside of
Yeah.
this is bullshit, I pressed the button. What do you mean I pressed the button? But that's a skill issue, right?
No, well the parries.
That's my
the,
issue with Elden
yeah.
Ring when I tried to parry or dodge.
the thing of that game is pretty much parry or dive, a little bit of dodging. The parries are consistent. It's the fact that it does like I will wind up this attack to the heat death of the universe, but as soon as I let it go, I'm
My-
then gonna windmill arm swing for a whole minute. You better keep letting
It's
go
very
and pressing
Monster
that
Hunter like
button
that.
real
Yeah.
quick.
My
I'ma
friends
do
to
it.
describe it as more like baby's first soul-like, so it should
Yeah.
be easier than
Oh.
Elden Ring.
Ah,
no,
it's harder.
actually, no, it's
think it's
worse,
harder?
yeah.
It's
Yeah, good
harder
luck.
because
Baby's
you can't
first-
block.
If you want baby's first like Elden Ring, I would suggest Code Vein because they literally like
Shut
it's
up,
very
no,
anime
Code
and they
Vein is
Code
literally
Vein is janky. Code Vein is janky.
PTSD.
Hear me out, Neo.
Excuse me,
It is.
Tier 1.
I beat Code Vein. Like, Code Vein is
Dude.
baby's first Elden Ring.
Code Vein makes me cry out of stress.
Oh my
Okay,
god,
no,
now
so
I know who I'm
yeah.
collabing Code Vein 2 with. Wonderful.
Oh no, it's not. It's not gonna be fun. It's not.
wait. Can I come too and I hold your hands?
Mhm.
It's just you two doing the Monster Hunter jazz hands dance in the background as I'm
Yeah.
soloing everything.
Yes. I'm actually
Actually,
really good
if
at
you-
Code Vein. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm
If you-
100% of that game.
I'm so bad at
If
it.
you want a Souls-like that's hard but gives you a lot of flexibility, Neo 1 and 2 are really good because every tool in its repertoire is actually viable and usable and good.
If you want
There's
an
not a single thing that's bad in that game.
If
with
you
their
want
tool
an
sets.
actual, like, good stamina-based action fighting game, play Monster Hunter, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah.
Honestly, the answer for best Souls-like to get into the genre is just Elden Ring at this point because it just
Yeah.
has the most like
Yeah.
build diversity and
Yeah.
like easing of new players in. So it's
Mhm.
like fifth gen. It's like fifth gen Monhun, but for the Souls-like genre, basically.
Yeah, it's pretty true.
Yeah, I love playing seamless co-op, and my friends carry me. I love it.
Oh, seamless co-op is so good. I wish the normal co-op was just like that.
Right?
It's such.
Yeah, that's
Japan,
what
I love
ruins.
you. I love you so much, but please learn to do co-op and multiplayer right. I'm begging you.
That's-
It's not hard. Just
That's
do
why
it.
I'm afraid for Code Vein 2, because Code Vein
Yeah.
did the same thing. We'll see.
Yeah.
Emmy, you're next.
Hello,
That was a threat.
I'm a Miss Celia Mushroom Girl VTuber. I'm gonna be streaming again next week. Actually, I might be streaming tonight. We'll see.
Yo.
And I'm going to be finishing Pseudo Regalia. I got another game on the plan. And I'll have a Doodle for Dono stream on most likely Thursday. So if you want some doodles,
You're gonna draw so
by.
many ducks.
God bless.
I will draw
Wait,
you
time
all
for-
the ducks.
Time for me to get cheap thumbnail art, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah. I am a
And-
starving artist right now, so I will
And
draw
honestly,
for money.
God bless Pseudo Regalia. God bless the jackalope thighs. God bless.
Yeah, I will
God
draw all
bless
sorts of things
America.
for you. So come by Thursday.
Stand by for Emmy's Thursday stream. I'll see you all there. But before that, we move on to Jesse.
Hello, gamers. I am Lord Josiah. I play a lot of games. Right now, I'm actually up to 456 Let's Plays completed live on stream. Doing pretty good numerically there. Probably won't hit 500 this year, but still made really good progress. But yeah, I stream Wednesday to Saturday. And yeah, just a regular old variety streamer, VTuber dude, doing a lot of various games. I play everything from weeb games, strategy games, milsims, action adventure, everything. Everything's on the table except sports games and Call of Duty because I don't really care for those. But yeah.
Wonderful. Last but not least, we have everyone's favorite game master, Milo.
Mm-hmm.
Milo.
Huh?
He's mute now.
when have I ever game mastered in my life?
The game show.
Yesterday.
I was the master of none there. Call me fucking Aziz Ansari. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Milo _V2B. I am a cyborg VTuber. I'm in a little bit of a weird spot right now with my content. I'm trying to go really hard in on the YouTube stuff. And the streams have been suffering because of it. I'm figuring it out. Games have just weirdly not been as fun lately. I don't know. But I do like to go live a couple of times a week with cool tech concepts and maybe some games. So if you guys like things where chat gets to get involved, then please check out my streams. And if you like videos where chat gets to get involved, and it also has two of the several people we have on screen here today, check out my latest YouTube video entitled I Fixed Chess, Then I Challenged My Friends, featuring one duck and fox in our midst, amongst other
Undefeated.
fox and other. But yeah, I do lots of techie programmy stuff. Appreciate your support.
If you've got nothing to do, check out yesterday's VOD on Milo's channel. I can recommend it for the concept. I can't recommend it for the people. And I say that knowing that all four of the people are here.
That'll be a video later on too. If you guys want the like TLDR without watching the whole VOD, I recommend the whole VOD. But if you want the TLDR just subscribe to my YouTube and it'll be up in like the next week or two.
Hell yeah.
6 months.
Milo, Jesse, is one of you staying live after this?
I am.
Jesse is staying live. I know where you're all
going.
going.
Play Claire Obscure.
Yo,
Yes.
wonderful. That means. Yes,
Let
Jesse.
me
Sorry.
interject real quick to clarify. I am in Act 3. I'm basically just doing all the side stuff before like finishing the game because there's side content there. There's additional quests and stuff to do. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. So if you're worried about spoilers, feel free to lurk. But I'm just warning ahead of time, so no one gets like their feathers ruffled or anything.
You get to do all the super bosses now.
Exactly.
You can't just
and I'm
say
very excited about
feathers ruffled in front of Karen and I like that.
I will. I am going to
No,
pick him
no,
up and
it's
shake
okay.
him and ruffle his feathers and then put him in bathtub with little rubber duck friend.
You keep this up. I'm getting a duckling version of you, like I did for Milo.
That would be cool, actually. I would love that.
We'll get them set up. All right, everyone. From my end, then, I am going to take you all and I'm going to throw you over to Jesse, who is going to take good care of you. Just don't let him get too close. Don't worry about it.
I bite.
Oh, cancel raid. Cancel raid.
Cancel raid. Cancel raid. Cancel raid.
No, he said he bites. I was joking.
As far as we know, he doesn't have rabies.
Thank
No
you.
one put us
I'll
on
have you.
that.
Listen, I don't have rabies. There's no foaming at my mouth. There are bloodshot eyes, though.
From my end, thank you everyone for joining us today. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night or evening, whatever it currently is, wherever you are. Have a great rest of your weekend. It's Saturday, right? Yeah. I'm going to be back Monday, I think, if I live through tomorrow. We'll see about that. I've got family tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Good luck.
Bye-bye.